what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hello. We are like 2 weeks out of some fresh coast to coast, but we're back. We're back, and there's a lot to talk about. A lot. Old, new, fresh, now, all kinds of news everywhere. But what's good, B-Boy? How you doing, man?
What's good, my brother from another mother?
Good,
it's been
man.
a long time.
It feels like it's been forever. It's literally just been 1 week. We just missed last week, but it feels like it's been like 15 weeks because we started this new time 2 weeks ago. So that was early. And then we missed a week, and then now here we are. Yep. So it just felt like forever. But anyways, we're back. We back.
We good to be back.
Yeah, it feels good to be back. Yeah, last week, technical I don't want to talk about. My computer just said... And
the raspberry, it seems to be a theme this week.
Yeah, the
yeah.
Yeah, that story was hilarious. But that's a great segue in saying that your boy was hosting the Fumble this past week, and we'll be hosting again on Monday and Tuesday. And I did that. I covered that story.
Actually, I don't like that dude anymore. He was talking about my Lakers the other day.
Oh, are you talking about which one? Are you talking about? You talking about the Clipper one?
No, not the Clipper one. The which one was it?
I did.
You were talking about it was the raspberry, the same thing. The Lakers have been poo-poo.
The dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was that one. It was that one. I apologize. Look, man, I did take off my Laker hater hat. Okay. Look, man.
Get him out.
I did a whole love piece about Lonzo Ball. Come on, man.
I redact my statement about paying him double. Pay him single.
Don't pay him at all. Get him out of here. Where's Britt?
He worked for free.
Oh man, I did a whole love piece about Lonzo. Okay, look, I'm a give and take kind of guy. Okay, but anyways, yeah.
You definitely took more than give. Let me tell you. All right.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm on there. That was fun. I am officially a host, so you'll see me 2 times a week from now on. I'm excited about that. I wasn't gonna bring it up. Now I was gonna bring it up at the end, but Brandon made that segue because I did that story, and that story was I couldn't believe what I was reading. Like they literally put in the damn thing.
Who was it? Bleacher Report that brought up that?
Bleacher Report, yeah.
Okay.
And then homie out of LA, the guy that always be doing reports on LeBron, McMiniman, talking about how LeBron wafted a sound with his lips. I was like, what is this story? What am I reading right now? Anyways, I can promise you guys we're not talking about that other than right this moment in today's episode because that was a non-story. Except me and Brandon's favorite meme of a face that LeBron James made a comeback.
It did.
It made a comeback.
Was it with tequila? Or
it was with the tequila. Yeah. It was with the tequila, and he did the little imitation, and me and B loved that meme. When he was back in Miami, and he did the little...
I think Chris Bosh or Dwayne Wade was one of those.
It was Bosh doing it, and then and then LeBron came and did his face, and he made
how fitting
that face that is the ultimate troll face. Oh god, I was cracking up when I saw that story. Anyways, what's good, chat? What's happening? Damn, CK looking like a snack on phone. Okay, MH chill, but thank you. I only watched the Fumble for Brett LMAO. Primetime. Get in line. That's like everybody else. That's
seriously
like everybody else. Chunk Norris. First of all, I love that name every time I read it. Chunk Norris. Clay and Kyrie Zion. Oh, buddy. Clay and Kyrie Zion. Nah, we're not getting Clay. Clay's not coming to the Knicks.
That's right. He's coming to LA, baby.
I hope you can.
We're gonna swindle that.
I hope so.
Swindle it.
I hope so. I just don't see that. Them letting KD. Well, we'll talk about that later. That's coming today. CK over Britt Johnson. Man, it doesn't have to be anybody or anybody, man. Britt does her thing. I do my thing, man. We on the same Fumble family, all right? Look,
he knows.
No, I'm not saying that because it's me Monday, Tuesday, and then you're gonna get Britt Wednesday, Thursday. So you getting both of us the same amount.
What happened to what's her name? She came back.
Oh, Ty, she bounced. She bounced. She said, "I'm
again?
Good. I'm out of here."
Why?
Because I don't know. I don't know.
Her second comeback was. I was like, oh, okay. I kind of like Ty now.
I don't know. I honestly do not have the answers. I don't have the answers. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know.
Oh, okay.
Tank has been accomplished. Yeah, the tank has been accomplished in New York. We're gonna talk about that as well. What's good, guys? What's good, Melvin? But I feel bad for Mood last night. I think we're gonna talk about that too later on in the show. But yeah, a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff today. It was hard for me to pick the thumbnail. I didn't want to. All right, we'll start with it. But I didn't want to put KP on the thumbnail, as you guys know. Before we even get into the story, like all of my favorite Knicks YouTubers and IG pages and everything, everybody reported the news on KP. I have not said or done anything towards it yet because to me, it's allegations. You know what I'm saying? And, I love my Knicks family. Knicks fans love to just, when somebody that has scorned them does something wrong, they jump on it. So I didn't want to feed that fire because everybody already just, KP is a rapist. That's it. Everybody's already on it. And it's not even, there's no, other than the homegirl coming out, there's no real proof yet. I want more information before I give my opinion, but as of right now, the allegations are out that KP, after suffering his injury, the injury that we hated last year, now we don't care so much because he's gone. That night, he went back to his apartment building and proceeded to rape his neighbor in his apartment complex. And she said she didn't come out until a year later to say anything because she was frightened, and he promised her money, but then he left New York and all those kind of things and blah, 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 blah. So now NYPD is investigating that situation. What else is there? Oh, the Knicks knew about it and let all the suitors know before trading him. Yeah. And apparently Mavericks were well aware, and they said, cool, we'll handle it. We'll still take him anyways. And that's another thing too, because the Mavericks have a bad history of any type of sexual. I don't want to just say
they do.
Yeah, was it 2 years ago? Workers in the Mavericks organization females came out and accused all these guys, and it was all true. And Mark Cuban knew about it, but didn't do anything about it. And then Mark Cuban was under fire and blah blah blah. So then now KP goes over there, and if this ends up being true, then that just adds that. So it's like it's a whole mess right now. But again, I'm gonna give KP the benefit of the doubt because it is allegation. We don't know. I'm not gonna straight up say that homegirl is searching for a check, but at the same time, we don't know whether she is or whether she's not. So I'm leaving it alone until anything else comes out because everybody's talking about it, which as they should. It's news. It's crazy. But
I read some of the chat and
I haven't. I was waiting for the chat. Why? What's happening? What do you see?
Chunk Norris said, "How you rape someone?"
Oh no! And all jokes aside, but like that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, if he's coming fresh from the hospital after the ACL, that's why. But it's like, no, I'm not in a joking way. But it's like, how does that hold up? You know what I mean? Like that story to me, I don't understand how that. There's just so many intangibles in it. So that's why I don't want to play into this because I don't know what is going on. She could be looking for a check. We don't know. I'm leaving it alone. But
it's like that Derrick Rose situation.
Yeah. It could.
Sounds awfully familiar.
It sounds very, very familiar. But anyways,
better not be the same girl too.
Watch it be, yo. That if it was though, let's be real. This wouldn't be a story because people would not take this serious because she would lose all of her credibility because of that last situation. And no one gonna take that serious. But I doubt it's the same chick. Anyways, man.
That was almost as good as my joke I told you off the air. Yep.
No, your joke is not funny. Your joke is just.
It was good.
That was the most.
Chat, I can't tell you, but it was solid. I'm telling y'all.
So she did see a knee brace on his knee. Who's Mark said? I know. It's just a weird situation. But look, man, if it ends up coming out to be true, then we'll talk more on it. I don't know if B, you have any opinions on it that you want to say before we move on? Because like I said, I'm not jumping in on this right now. But B, would you have any thoughts, any feels?
I hope it's not true. Just for his sake, I think him going to Dallas is just a fresh start. Any player that had like a bad leaf turned over at their previous spot, like what's his name that was traded from Philly to Orlando. I can't remember his name right now.
Wait, what? Who went to Orlando?
Old boy that got traded from Philly to Orlando. Point guard. Your boy.
I'm drawing a huge blank.
Yeah.
Philly to Orlando, point guard.
He played at Washington.
Tony Roten?
No.
Oh.
No. The other point guard, Markelle Fultz.
Oh, Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, like I just think it's a fresh start that he needs, you know, and hopefully he can get on the right track instead of just flat out, you know. He did his dirt out in New York, and it's
bruh,
just, you know,
look,
true.
man, all the hate in the world that all my Knicks fans that, you know, want to hate and scoring this dude's name, I would not wish that on anybody. Like, if that is really the reason why he left New York, bruh. Like, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Like, if he was trying to get a way out because of that situation, thinking that he can get away from it, that's insane to me. I'm not gonna give that to him. Say what?
Yeah. That would be a whole different conversation.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people are bringing it to that. I could not believe that. Look, man. And because they're saying that, you know, she would it's a weird situation. I want more information before I go down that rabbit hole of breaking it down personally. So forgive me, Knicks CK crew, Coast to Coast family. Look, we'll talk about it at another time when more information comes out. But right now it's allegations. I'm gonna give it the same respect I gave the D Rose situation. Find out more about it, and look what happened with D Rose. That was just a chick going for money. So this might be a similar thing. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I know people. I've been getting DMs. I was getting tweets. CK, you gotta make a video on this. CK, why don't you post it on the IG? Da, da, da. It's because I don't want none of that right now, because I just don't. It's allegations. I'm not gonna. I'm not a news outlet. As much as I love talking about my Knicks and everything, I don't see myself as a news guy trying to drop articles and stuff. So for me, this is something that I'm gonna leave alone for right now. For right now, if there's more comes out, we'll talk about it then. But for right now, I'm gonna leave it alone.
With allegations, they usually swing either far left or far right.
Yep.
And if anybody knows Chris, I know he doesn't like controversy like that.
Yep.
So
not without all the facts.
Exactly.
Not without all the facts.
I'm kind of happy he didn't do a video, because then it would just it's not.
It's just not yet. Because then I don't want to sound not there right now. Anyway, moving on. So KP's there. That happened. We'll see what happens with that in this week, because like we said, the New York PD, I guess that is what they're called. It just sounds weird when I wanted to say NYPD. Anyways, they're gonna be investigating the situation. We'll see what happens with that. More will come out. You know, TMZ gonna be all over that, so we'll hear more about that in the coming days. But let's get into the stories today. Like I said, a lot of news. Mark taking his shot at the Lakers there. We're gonna get to that. We'll get to that, Mark. We'll get to that. I want to start with what we got in the thumbnail real quick, because this is very fresh. Because one of the guys, Devin Booker, almost had dropped another 50, and the other guy, James Harden, added to our board and dropped a 50 triple-double. I didn't update it yet. I'm updating now on the stream. But we made some leaps this past few weeks, man. Since the last airing on Coast to Coast.
Shout out to all the haters that said we were going to make it to 20.
Man, people
right,
saying we was going to max out at 15, and we at 21.
We still
got a lot of regular season left. Well, a bit of regular season left and the playoffs.
Okay? Anything is possible. KG. Hashtag KG.
Look, and this is the first year we're doing this, so we don't. Lord only knows where we're gonna go from here. Okay. We're going to get our 50-50, okay? One of these years, we're going to get our 50-50.
Y'all going to talk about that boy CK and that boy B War. They knew something before anybody else. And then all of a sudden.
We at 21. If we can even get halfway there this year, I'll take that as a dub. If we can get that 25 piece, I'll take that as a dub. Because, look, people were saying 16. I'm gonna cut when me and Brandon were first making this idea in the very first episode, and I'm also gonna put y'all chat in it talking about, oh, that ain't the move, CK. That I don't know what's gonna happen. Nah, people, I don't know about that. Shout out to Lil Saint. I see you, bro. What's it? James Harden is the MVP. Hey, look, man. That was the next question, Brandon. We all know that right now Giannis is favored. A lot of people are riding Giannis, the Greek. I'm not gonna
The
go
Greek
anywhere.
Freak.
Yeah, everybody's riding on the Greek Freak right now. But James Harden to me right now is looking like he about to go back to back. I understand.
Back.
I understand the argument that. Let me see if I can get this from here. Damn it, it didn't do it. All right. I understand. I understand. Normally, and like Chuck said, 90% of the time, the dude that's playing the best in the league, as well as being on the best team in the league, normally wins it out. But I think James Harden has a good case on his side to want to take it over. I know on our list, I think we both went Giannis. Did I go PG? No, we both went Giannis. Yeah, we both went Giannis. But as of right now, I'm going for the quote unquote underdog. I think James Harden's gonna take it. What you thinking, B?
I'm still going with Giannis.
You still thinking Giannis gonna take it because of the narrative?
I think narrative, and not to mention he is the best player on the best team in the NBA right now, as of today. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're still up there, even though they lost to the Hawks today in a crazy buzzer beater. Trey Young.
There's been a lot of MVP snubs. You know, Lakers fan know very well that Kobe Bryant should have had 3, or could have easily had 3.
The Bucks are marching to.
I wouldn't even say
2.
Laker fans. I mean, you know, there are Laker haters out there, but NBA fans all should know that Kobe was robbed. Regardless how you feel about the dude.
Steve Nash got 1, fair enough, but 2. Come on now. There's a reason why Kobe dunked on him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I think snubs happen. And I think this is going to be another one of his snubs. You could have made the case that he deserved it more than Steph Curry that one year when he got it back to back. Correct?
Yeah, you definitely argue that.
So I'm going for Giannis still.
And if Giannis takes it, do you count this as a James Harden snub, or is just like, no, that makes sense? Giannis should have won it.
I would count it more as like both guys, each of them could have deserved winning the MVP.
Yeah. So it's not like if James Harden wins, you can be like, what? You can be like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if either one gets it, but for me personally, I would still go for Giannis. So
I think I think my thoughts are very similar to yours. Even though I do have Giannis down on my board on our sheets that we're gonna break down once the season's over, where we stand with everything. I think I've been swayed to see some of the things that James Harden's doing on a team that should be better, because they don't have a bad team. I mean, yes, they had a slow start. I understand that, but for what this team is and where they're at right now, what James Harden has to do to put them over the edge, to me, it's got there. I mean, it's very much the Trae Young, Luka Doncic conversation right now, where Giannis been doing it all year, but James Harden took a month off and then figured it out. But I think I'm gonna rock with James Harden on this one. I'm not, even though I got Giannis on the list. I think I'm gonna rock with James Harden on this one. I think that he can't edge it out and go back to back this year. Just the stuff he's doing is like, it's historic. It's historic. I mean, he had the streak of 30 piece games in a row. James Harden is doing stuff that we have never seen before, and the amount of 50-point games
since black and white.
Facts. The amount of 50-point games this man has had, like, he's our coast-to-coast MVP this year. This man is the 50-50-board MVP. Like, without him, the haters would be right. We would be sitting at, like, 12, right? Yes, maths. Quick maths. So, but again, the argument is, there's the narratives, and then there's also the arguments that's the same as, Trae Young, too little, too late, because Gianni's been doing it all year, and their record shows it. But look, like you said, Giannis gets it. I'm not gonna be like, damn, James got robbed. I'll be like, yeah, okay. But if James gets it, I'm like, all right, there you go, back to back. But we'll see how that goes, how the season finishes out, and we'll see who does what.
For the record, I am not mad that James Harden cooked my team because he's cooked a lot of teams
He
this year.
cooked us too, man. We on the
So-
board. I think both of us on the board thanks to James Harden. Yep. James Harden gave one to the Lakers in December, 50 points. Gave one to the Knicks in January. He gave us 61. So James, we
it's
both
definitely not that.
Yeah, right.
It's
We
definitely
both been
not
scored by Mr. Harden, yo.
It's like for my Chargers, we always get waxed by Tom Brady, but I'm able to recognize that Tom Brady is the GOAT, arguably. So it's definitely not a pride thing. Let's get that.
Cut that out.
Mm-hmm.
Cut that out. All right, let me come back to the chat and see where we are. Trae Young is Rookie of the Year. He just hit another game winner. But does that make him Rookie of the Year? I mean, we'll talk about that in a second. I don't know if that – I mean, he's been playing amazing, but we literally are going to have the same conversation. Luka Doncic has been balling out, doing incredible historical numbers all season long. And then since the All-Star break, Trae Young has been like, hey, guys, remember me? And he's been fantastic. But is it an example of too little, too late? It's the same thing. Again, they do end up giving it to Trae Young because it's just a sexier story. I'm not mad at it. I'll be a little surprised, but I won't be mad at it. But, I mean, I don't know what else to say about that.
I wouldn't be mad if they did a co-MVP for that.
True.
Didn't I call co-MVP earlier?
But with our boy Kev.
Wrong player.
You did. Wrong player. Hey, but look, man, I made a whole video about Kevin Knox last week. And Kevin Knox, it was the 9th overall pick, and right now he's finishing top 5 in scoring for rookies. So I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at it at all. But yeah, so I don't think Trae Young is going to get it ultimately, but we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, like Brandon said, Jason Kidd was talking about it the other day on The Jump, and it was a very similar situation for him. He said like he was a late bloomer in that season too, and he got the co-MVP or co-Rookie of the Year. So it could happen.
Figured it out.
Yeah, because both teams are not playoff teams, the Mavericks nor the Hawks. But the Hawks aren't as trash as we thought they were going to be. The Hawks are winning games. So it could happen. It could happen. I'd be for it if they did co-MVPs. Jesus Christ. Co-Rookies of the Years with those two. I'm cool with that. I would be cool with that. All right, let's get to the chat. Let's see what y'all saying. Shout out to Chris Till. I see you in there. James Harden been going off facts. Epic Minecraft Plays 69. Welcome to the crew, bro. Love the name. Minecraft is making a comeback, bro. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be going on Twitch and everybody's streaming Minecraft now back all of a sudden. What is it, 2013? I have no idea. It's just making a comeback. It's going full circle, I guess. But shout out to Minecraft 69. Lil Saint is mad. Our resident Rockets fan. He said, Brandon, shut up. He's salty because, and then you already addressed that. MH, your boy's in here saying acknowledge me, Brandon. He's a lower body man's. Shout out to Chris Kicks. He says MVP.
What does Stephen A. Smith say?
He says a lot of things. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm a bottom feeder. Is that what he said?
Oh yeah. He said he's a bottom feeder. That to me, that's just a weird name though, because like I think of like these ugly, gross fish eating from like, come on, dude. Like I get what you're saying, but come up with something different than that. Bottom feeder. Oh man, it's like I'm good, bro.
That's our boy. That's our boy.
Yeah, he's on occasion. He's my boy. Look, when he talk about the Knicks, muted. No bias, but it's like Melo and Bron. Yeah, Bron won it, but low key Melo. Yeah, yes, that is very true. Melo, yeah, because who went to the playoffs in their rookie season? Let's talk about that. Yeah, I know that's your boy Melvin, but it's not a off argument. It's very true. Yeah, elevation, not evaluation. Rookie of the Year has to be individual play and team evaluation, not one or the other. Oh, so you're saying it has to be both? Okay. So then in that case, Rookie of the Year, then it could be both. Then it could be a Rookie of the Year because, like I said, both teams, I don't know exactly the records off the top of my head right now, but they're both
I have them right here.
Cool. Please let me know because they cannot be that far off. I think Mavericks probably a few games ahead.
Dallas is 29-46, and Atlanta is 27-49.
I nailed it on the note. I said 2 games ahead. I'm out here, see? But yeah, so like to me, that's close enough that you could do that if you're going by what you're saying, Iman. Shout out to Iman McCree, by the way. Or McRae, excuse me. I said McCree.
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 I like
McRae.
I like McCree better.
Yeah,
I
'cause of
will stick with
Overwatch.
McCree. Yes. I suck at it still.
What's his name? What did you say? It's
It's
hot.
hot.
Steven eats on the fish. Oh God. That it. It just sounds disgusting, bro.
You didn't take it too far.
Oh God. Stephen A got a big bottom lip. I ain't surprised that man be chopping from the bottom. Gross. The real shark fan, CK2K Brandon. What's up, though, fellas? What's good, bro? What's good? Daniel House. How do you say it? Is it Daniel or Danwell? Like whatever. House Junior is a beat, averaging 9.5 on 40% from three. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Is he officially on the Rockets now, Lil Saint? Because that whole situation I understood, but it's so stupid. He is on the He's on Rockets.
I think he is.
Oh, well, good for him. Because he was playing well. I don't know, man. I'm looking now and I see him right here.
He's taking a lot of minutes from our boy Shump. Yeah,
but Shump's been a good vet for that team.
Shump is hurt too, I think.
But I mean, he's always been injury prone. But when he plays, he's been solid. Now that he got a consistent jump shot, he's been even better since coming back. Yeah, he's a solid. He fits that team really well. Daniel House. Anyways, and I want this narrative too. Speaking of narratives is always a thing when it comes to NBA. Have you heard what the scuttlebutt about Devin Booker?
What about Devin Booker?
People have been saying that Devin Booker is a glorified loser. He's nothing more than an over talked about six man. Blah 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 blah.
Actually, yeah, I was defending him in one group chat.
I thought you were just about to say you co-signed it. I was about to fight you so fast.
No.
Okay.
I'm defending him heavy.
Yeah.
He's not a loser. He definitely. I think he can learn more in terms of trying to be a winner. But for a guy that can put up buckets like he does, I don't think you can classify him as. Yeah, I don't think you can classify him as a loser. Somebody was trying to make the argument that he's not a top 30 player in the NBA right now.
Get the.
Yeah, and I had to list off. I think I listed off 18 players better than him. Only 18 I can think of. Everybody else is at the same tier, or if not below his, of course. But to say he's a loser, no. When you're the Phoenix Suns and you're when people are like old grandmas are calling out their owner, need I say more?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
You can't function with, man. Yeah, you can't function in dysfunction.
Yeah, their owner is literally just he's a floor below Dolan. Like they are head to head on worst owner. The only difference is Dolan, as of late, I want to say the last 3 seasons, wised up and shut up and stay in the background and let his front office run the team. And now we're in a situation where we could possibly be where we are. This dude is over there in Phoenix just. He got interim GMs rather than just getting a GM full time or giving James. I think he should just give James Jones the chance. He's just a poor owner. But the problem is he's in Phoenix, so he's not going to get the ridicule and the talk as James Dolan, and he hasn't been there as long as James Dolan. But this guy is so trash, so trash.
This team isn't winning.
It's not.
It makes sense that. He's not getting the publicity that he deserves. But people kept on trying to tell me that Phoenix is right there. They're right away. I was like, no, they're not. In what way?
They're a team full of talented kids with no direction. They don't
have a point guard.
But that's what I'm saying. They got a Ayton, they got Booker, they got Mikal Bridges, who's been having a great season as a role player, and he knows his role and he plays his role really well. Who else is out there? Your cousin who can't figure out what he wants to do from what he doesn't want to do. And TJ Warren.
I think he knows what he wants to do. It's just not in Phoenix. Yeah,
that's what it is. Josh Jackson is exactly what I thought he was going to be when everyone thought he was going to be the next up and coming thing. No, the dude is hot garbage. it's just the team has potential guys, but they don't have any direction. So this is why I hope, for the sake, like, I think John Morant would be a great fit over there, but it's like, for the sake of them, like, I hope that they, because the only good thing about that team other than Devin Booker is I really like their coach. That coach is the right kind of guy for that kind of team. As you see when they've been waning lately, because they bought in on what he's been trying to do all season, but it only took this many months to do it. I can't remember his name. Dude that used to coach
Lucas.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Him. I feel like he's like a David Blatt situation where he's a great coach in a bad situation. And I feel like that's the only positive they have. So I feel like even if they get John Morant, they can do a sort of a Knicks thing where it's like, we won't be talking about the owner anymore because they'll be playing well because they got a good coach with a good leader in John Morant and Devin Booker. And we saw how they were playing with Kelly Oubre, who's been a positive for them too. So I kind of understand, Brandon, like those people that were talking to you, what they're saying, like they're right around the corner, like they could be okay. But at the same time, like, it's very Knicks-ish. It's like I don't know what else could happen until like something shifts in the ownership. Our saving grace is going to be Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant comes to the Knicks. Zion Williamson comes to the Knicks. James Dolan be damned. That we're gonna flip it around. Whether we go finals year one, which I doubt, but we'll be in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. I don't give a damn what anyone says about that. So then the James Dolan narrative gets silenced easily. James Dolan gets saved right there by Kevin Durant. But the Phoenix Suns won't have that. So they're just gonna keep having that. It's just a mess in Phoenix. It's a mess that I don't even like. I could not. No amount of 2K could save that team. As far as the problems that they have, because the players aren't the issue to me. I just feel like it's just the whole energy and the whole dark cloud over that organization is the problem.
When you don't have a sense of direction.
Igor, thank you. Sorry, go ahead, keep going.
Igor.
That's his first name. I don't know how to say it. Is that how you say it? That last name is something special, but yeah, Igor. Let me go with his first name. That's the coach's name. Go ahead.
You mess around and have a stroke. Exactly. But there's like other picks here too. Like, I think they lucked out in being able to snag Mikal Bridges, because you look at Dragon,
trash.
What? You look at Josh, what?
Hot garbage. And
then you take on terrible contracts like Tyler Johnson.
See, contract-wise, yes. Contract-wise, contract is trash, yeah. But Tyler Johnson was
a big contract too.
Yeah, that was stupid. But okay, contract-wise, all right. I won't argue contract-wise. You're right. Tyler Johnson was trash in the contract conversation. Continue.
And then you're gonna want to try and keep somebody like Kelly Oubre because that's a good foundational part.
Yeah, him and Booker together, something to look at. But yeah, keep going.
But you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't sign any players because I have a lot of my money going to two players that I don't want for my future. Tyler Johnson is not a point guard. He's definitely a role player.
Yeah.
But he's getting paid like
overpaid role player.
Yeah. So it's just bad decision after bad decision after bad decision, which is probably going to set him back for at least 3 to 5 years. I think rebuilds are a lot quicker in the NBA than it would be like, I don't know, football.
Oh yeah. Oh, point. Yeah. 100%. I would say the minimum for a rebuild, I think, is 4 years. Look at Sacramento. I think you can do a rebuild if you do it the right way. I think 4 years, and then you'll start seeing results.
Yeah.
And in the NFL, look at Miami. You know what I'm saying? Look at, there's so many teams that they're doing it the right way, but it just takes a lot longer for some of these teams because potential, and then it's a whole. But yeah, I think NBA is a lot shorter. And 4 years sounds like forever, but trust me, man, it happens so fast. Look at D'Lo, man. D'Lo was a rookie yesterday. Now he an all-star and is going to his 4th season. Like it's crazy.
I'm going to bed.
But yeah, nah, I hear you on that. And here's the thing too, because I realized I was listening to myself call Josh Jackson hot trash, but then I'm Mr. Patience in all my videos. And so I will preface this by this: Josh Jackson could probably be better. But the difference is that he's going in his second season, a lot like Frank Ntilikina, because I know that argument is going to be brought up if there's any Ntilikina haters in here. But Josh Jackson hasn't had the injury problems like Frank. Josh Jackson actually has a coach that's playing him like Frank, and that's not a shot at Fizz. It's just, Frank Ntilikina had his issues with, he going from 2 separate new coaches, blah, blah, blah. But Josh Jackson, and he gets more opportunities than Frank is all I'm trying to say, and he hasn't really done much with it. Yes, he could turn into something year 4, but as of right now, when you have, everything's being handed to him in Phoenix, TJ was out for a long time, so he was starting, but then he's letting Mikal Bridges come and take his spot. It's rough. So to me, he has a very Andrew Wiggins vibe around him to me.
I would say he has more of a Corey Brewer.
Don't do that, Corey Brewer. What you mean? Corey Brewer, he a player. He knows his role. There's a reason why people keep wanting him.
That's what I'm saying. Like he'll Corey Brewer.
Oh, you're
let's
saying
not forget him in Minnesota.
You're saying ultimately he'll. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Because people. Okay.
I can see the Corey Brewer effect in him, where he's just like, you drafted him so high.
Yeah. Okay.
And you thought he would be XYZ player. Okay. Turns out, no, he's a specialist on this end.
He's a very good role player.
3-and-D guy. Mm-hmm. And he's found his niche in the NBA. He's not going to go without a job, essentially.
That is a great comparison.
Yeah.
They are very similar players. I'll give you that one.
I can see him being like that. Remember Corey had that huge afro? Mm-hmm. Did he have a lot of hair? Mm-hmm. He did have a lot of hair.
He did. Now he balding, but yeah, he did. Because he was great in Florida. But the thing is, yes, I agree. But the thing is, I thought there would be something from Josh Jackson. I just didn't think it from the level like the Lakers were trying to boost him up when they were saying that they almost wouldn't want to draft him. Mm-hmm. But I never saw that with Corey Brewer. Corey Brewer, he was even on the Florida Gators when they were winning and doing all kind of stuff. Like, yeah, he had some games when he stepped up. But he just looked like a role player to me. But I do like that comparison. That's a good comparison of those two. I want D'Angelo on my Knicks. I would love that too, but I would like us to focus on the real task at hand first before we even think about that.
If the Nets let him go,
that's foolish. They can't. I mean, he is restricted, so whatever offer he gets,
we've seen some crazy, this season. So
facts, and it's still the Brooklyn Nets. It's still the Brooklyn Nets. A team that can make such a turnaround can go and throw it away real fast because that's the Brooklyn Knicks. Brooklyn Nets. How dare me? Someone's going to slap me right now. If KD comes to the Knicks, I'm buying every album by JD in straight shots. Facts. I've been saying it. Brandon knows I'm an Adidas guy to heart. But I said if KD signs with the Knicks, my strike on a Nike is over. And then if we get KD and Kyrie, not the next day, but that summer, I'm buying a pair of Kyrie's or KD's, one of the two. Like that, I'm dropping.
Don't buy his new shoes.
I'll buy his new shoes. I like his new shoes.
Oh,
I like them. I'm cool with them. I have no problem with them.
Bring on the 11 and 10s and 11s. I like those.
I feel like I've been liking his low tops a lot better, but I'd be scared of playing KD's low tops, bro. You had them. You had the.
I have both of them.
But I like the one this past year's. The one I think what's he on now?
14s.
So then the 13s.
13s. Yeah, you probably thinking about the 13s.
Anyways, I will end my Nike strike. I've been saying that. I will end my Nike strike. I have a video coming for that. It's gonna be funny. Anyways, who cares about that? That's not important. Let's move on. KD's 4s were the coldest kid. KD's 12s. Thank you, Mike. Yes, I was talking. It was the 12s, not 13s. Frank Ntilikina, hot garbage, dead ass B. You bugging? I got what you're doing, Chris. You talking about New York haters? I was like, who is that? That's funny.
What do they say? What's that shoe?
Chris,
they
stupid.
Like out in New York. You guys' favorite shoe? You guys' favorite shoes out in New York? The Timbs, yeah. Not the Butters. not the Butters. I got some
video. I thought he owned the store. Oh, chill, man, chill. The reason contract didn't make sense either. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't
But
know.
it was a 1-year deal, so I wouldn't get upset about that.
True, but and Ariza, like in this stage, like I understand he never got the contract he deserved throughout his career, so that's the reason why he took that one to get his due, get his check. But I hated that so much. And then
It made sense at the time because there were, at least for me, I was under the assumption that they would keep Alfred Payton. You know,
yeah,
but since they didn't keep him, and then they already signed him to that 1 year, $15 million contract. I was like, oh, okay, maybe there's something going on there, but you didn't keep Alfred.
Yeah, and that boy playing too. I like that fit in New Orleans.
And you decided, you know what, we're just not gonna have a point guard at all.
Yeah, we don't need a point guard. Overrated, dude. Devin, you got it. All right, cool. Overrated. Anyway,
you got people from the G League.
Well, I'm cool with what's his name, Melton. He's not gonna be my starting point guard, but he's not bad. He can come off
my point exactly.
D'Anthony Melton. There you go, guys. I couldn't think of the name. All right. So we had to talk about it, even though it's briefly. Both of our teams going through some things right now. Even though it's the end of the season, so it's to be expected. LeBron shutting it down. He's out. Goodbye, LeBron. We'll see you next year, bro. Go get limbered up. Go get your hair redone so you can go shoot Space Jam. So he's out. Frank Ntilikina is out for the rest of the year. What else?
Is Kevin out?
Kevin's
too?
back. Kevin's been playing.
Oh.
He hasn't been playing at the level that he was playing right before the injury. Hopefully he wobbles his way through the end. I'm looking forward for Kev to have a good off season. That LeBron talk, like after we played you guys, cause he had a good game against you guys, but that talk he had with LeBron, Kevin Knox for like the next week and a half, just next level, and then he got hurt. And because LeBron, all he told him was like, you gotta be more than the scorer, you gotta find more ways to score. Kevin Knox said, okay, and that man was getting to the free throw line 8 times the first game, 6 times the next game. More boards. I mean, he's already a great rebounder for the kind of player for a scorer like that. So it's just like things like that at 19 years old to take just words from a great like that tells you something for what he's going to be long term. Because it could be like an Andrew Wiggins, like Andrew Wiggins, everybody's hyping him up at the time, but he never did anything with it. So to me that as something as small as that meant something to me. I think that could be something long term. So I'm looking forward to that from having off.
You on Andrew Wiggins' head today, man.
I love Andrew Wiggins, and it pisses me off that Jimmy's gone. Go and do something. And he's coming off the bench now. Like it's so sad. Yes. He's not even playing clutch minutes anymore. Like it's just so sad, bro. And I love Andrew Wiggins. Trash, man. And I tried using him in 2K too. The dude he's like an 82 overall, but can't play. 2K too realistic sometimes, bro.
That hurts.
Oh my goodness, it's a frustration with Andrew Wiggins. That's why I'm giving. Yeah, I am on his head today. You're right. I am. You know what it was, because I was watching that Warriors thing, and I'm the whole time the Warriors T-Wolves game, and the whole time, the refs did what the refs did, but I just kept seeing Andrew Wiggins on the bench in this clutch moment. I'm like, what? Frustration. Anyways, Wiggins sucks. He does, and he gets on my nerves. He should be better. Anyways, Knox gonna be next year. Knox gonna have himself a nice offseason. I'm excited. But so LeBron getting ready for the Space Jams.
Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance. Do your dance.
Space Jam. All right, before we get into playoffs and free agency, Brandon, I'm gonna ask you a Laker offseason question. I proposed this in a Fumble video, not this. It was this week. It was on Friday. And there were some Laker fans that were like, "Yo, CK, I'm with it."
I already know Jimmer and DeMarcus Cousins.
Not Jimmer. Jesus Christ, I did not say I should settle for Jimmer.
I meant Jimmy. Jimmy. Yeah.
Y'all just settle for Jimmer Fredette and
bring
DeMarcus
him on.
Cousins.
Come on.
Yeah, what you
Alex
think about
Caruso
that?
And Jimmer Fredette.
That's it. Lonzo, take a back seat. Let Jimmer run.
That's our bench backup right there. Boom. We don't need Lance. Bring them both. Sign them back.
Oh God. What you
I'm
think about that quote unquote consolation prize of a Jimmy Butler and Boogie add on?
That would mean that we would have to trade one of our young pieces.
Why? They're both free agents.
I understand.
It just means that you're probably not bringing back McGee, and you're not bringing back like probably Lance Stevenson or something like that.
I know.
So then why do you need to trade a young piece?
They're both starters.
Who did I say again? Butler. Okay. Who's sitting for Butler?
Probably have to be Bi.
Okay.
Or Kuzma. Or Kuzma. I mean, either or.
But no young guys. Then that's it. Because then McGee's gone, and now Boogie's the starting center. So that doesn't really affect the youth.
No.
So then now your bench is amped up. Kuz and B Hart. Jesus Christ. What's his name?
Josh
Hart. B Hart. Because of you, B War. Anyways, B Hart, ladies and gentlemen. That's my favorite Laker right there. Brandon Hart. So then, yeah, I feel like then now your guys' bench is a little bit more well-rounded. The focus is still around the youth, but then now you guys have some more depth. Your defense is going to still be a little rough because Boogie's defense isn't there. But at least then you guys got some next-level guys. I think LeBron and Jimmy would be pretty fun. I think that they have the same kind of mentality, so I think they would mesh fine. But what do you think about that?
Two things. Are we keeping the same coach? I already know a lot of people in the chat gonna be like, fire.
Let's ask real questions, Brandon. Come on, move on.
Yeah, exactly. And two, do I have to get rid of a young piece because they think they deserve a bigger role?
I don't think. Go ahead. Sorry.
Out of the two, between Bi and Kuzma, I think Kuzma is more open to coming off the bench.
Correct.
But is he willing to because he just started 85% of the season? That's another topic.
Especially in year 3 when Kuzma is continuing to grow and get better.
Exactly. So it's I'm not opposed to bringing in Jimmy. That wouldn't be my first pick.
No, that's why I said in a quote unquote consolation prize, like say Kevin Durant makes a decision to come to the Knicks, Clay stays, and then the whole rabbit hole goes down from there.
Yeah. Then I guess I would have to be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
But DeMarcus Cousins is another one that's just like, is he a 32 to 38 minute player anymore? Or is he a 25? Is he a JaVale McGee in terms of minutes per game guy? You know, I don't know which DeMarcus Cousins.
That's what I'm saying, because he's playing better, but that's true. That's very true. So I think he can give you a solid 28 minutes, but the thing is, he is being disguised behind that Warriors team, and then he comes to that Laker team. But defensively you can't hide him. But I think he would be. That's rough. I don't know. I think it would fit in the sense where because they play in pace, and especially with Lonzo being healthy at that time, this time next year, they would play in a faster pace. So and of course he would not be running with them. So there would be plays where he would be taking off.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that in quote unquote hides him. I mean, he's still gonna have to be there defensively, but to me, I just feel like that would be a better step up than because he could spread the floor for LeBron and Lonzo. I feel like that'd be a better consolation prize than bringing back a JaVale McGee. I mean, you'll lose JaVale McGee's when he wants to be rim protecting abilities, but he at least spreads the floor.
Yeah, he does. But that's like doing the same thing we just did this season.
Yeah.
We just had a season where LeBron literally was like when we were putting up our roster. Probably did a little bit better, but
Whatever. That's a article.
It's I don't think we didn't do it this season because of too many injuries, and it's like we could have done it. No, I think it's something that you need to address and fix. For my ideal offseason for my team is literally just like, you know what? All right, these are your guys between Lonzo, BI.
Take the offseason off together, figure it out, and play with these guys.
Or just sign a bunch of vets that are like one-dimensional and like have to heavily rely on, you know.
So get a bunch of 3D guys to fill in with the youth.
Yeah. I would be. That's why I've been hyping up Alex Caruso, because Alex Caruso is not going to come in and be like, I'm going to be a better starter than Lonzo Ball. No.
Yeah.
Alex Caruso is not doing that.
He's just trying to say, give me minutes. That's what Caruso is doing.
Give me a contract besides this stupid two-way.
And look, you and me been saying it from Summer League. We've been saying like it should the Rondo nice and all, but it should just let it be Lonzo and Caruso, because you already have LeBron that's going to be trying to take the ball. So just let it be LeBron and Lonzo, and then Caruso being the backup point guard.
Yes.
Leave it at that. Don't spend any more money. Focus on everything else.
Sign a guy like Trevor Ariza, which he's at the dwindle end of his career, but can still give you some positive minutes.
I agree with
Sign
that.
somebody like I'll be okay with bringing back Reggie Bullock, because you know what? What is he? He's just a shooter.
Yep.
All right.
I was gonna say he ain't a 3-and-D. He's not. I mean, he's not terrible at defense, but he's not a defensive guy. He's not known for his defense.
And then as a
thank you, Primetime. That is what I was forgetting. Continue though. Finish your statement. We'll talk about what Primetime just said.
Bring in another two guys. Like, give Mo Wagner more run next season.
Yeah.
And then for whatever that fifth slot, whatever you want to put, like Jonathan, I'm okay with Jonathan Williams too. But if you're like, okay, we need like
Jonathan
a
Williams
consistent
needs to be your Kadeem Allen. Like, he's had a good season. He's shown a lot of signs where he'd be productive, but is he a guy that, you know, when you are building a playoff team, he's going to be in that rotation like that? Probably
I need another season.
Yeah. So, and I think that Kadeem Allen's the same way. Like, say Kevin Durant, everything with the Knicks want happens. I still want Kadeem Allen being in not in the rotation, but being on the roster, whether it be a two-way where he's in the G League and then coming up and showing up every now and then, which is, I feel like, it's a very similar situation with Jonathan Williams, where he's done enough where it's like, yeah, he could be valuable when we need him in certain stretches. And I feel like Kadeem Allen could be the same way on a playoff team like that.
I agree.
But I think both saying that, you got to make sure you get somebody that is more, you know, stable for a rotation ahead of him.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
I like that approach. But is this your plan A approach, or is this your plan B approach, saying you guys strike out?
Oh no, this is plan A.
So you're saying don't even bother going for the Kawhis?
No. I think you still go for you show interest. It's like all about marketing yourself. You still say, yeah, if we can bring in these guys, but if you're going to, you know, use these young guys as quote unquote assets, why not just throw them out there and be like, you know what? He has no help. This is literally what Lonzo has to offer for your teams. This is what Kyle Kuzma has to offer your teams. This is what Brandon Ingram has. All the young guys. Where it's not, you know, there's some veteran backing them up and stuff like that. So like their numbers are not inflated, but deflated. You know, so I think
you're pretty much learning from the Kings, and just let your youth play, because they are good.
Let them play.
Yeah,
you have them.
Yeah,
let them run. You know, we tried to ship them off, and you saw what happened. These cats started playing better when they are pissed off. So if you're still gonna have this mentality that Magic's like, oh, I'm gonna still bring in this second superstar, pretty much your cards have been shown this season.
Yep.
Now, the only way to reprimand and fix that is if you just tell them, hey, we're going to run with these young guys. We're going to show them off. And if there's any suitors, we'll listen.
We'll go down that road again.
Yeah. But as of right now, you just have to be okay with building from within.
Yeah.
You know, we caught a break with catching LeBron James. A lot of it had to do with him just wanting to be in, you know, good weather city. And, you know, that should be your one break. That should be your only break that you should account for.
Yes.
I guess.
I'm okay with
Everything
that.
else
I agree with
is
that.
not given.
Yep.
So bring on the G League.
The problem is that sounds too realistic for the Lakers because I feel like the Lakers are still in that like we need a home run move rather than playing the long game. That could possibly end up being the right game and then them making the playoffs, and possibly competing. But I agree with it. I like that idea. But you wouldn't even want Jimmy Butler?
Like I said, that would be Plan B for going with free agents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm not saying that I'm like the most popular decision to not go for somebody, but from what I've seen this season, when our young players just play with LeBron, 9 times out of 10 we're very successful. It took us a minute, but once it started clicking, y'all can't tell me that it didn't look pretty.
Yeah, because you guys are playing good right now. Not saying that this is it. This is the team they need. This is the rotation they figured out. No, it's just the Lakers finally got out of their own way, and now they're playing how they should have been playing all year, and that's with cohesion, with what's the word I'm looking for? Chemistry. There you go. Like you're seeing the bench is excited again. Like everybody is playing together as one, and this is how they should have been from the jump. Because people, the fans and hoopers are different. You know what I'm saying? Like fans are seeing it as they don't have this name, so they're going to be trash. Compared to hoopers, where you've seen, look at the Clippers. As long as the team is a team full of guys that are competing and playing together, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got LeBron James on your team. And I've seen them. I know the comments are there, but miss me with the LeBron James is washed trash. Miss me with that. Nobody is washed averaging 27 point anything, 8 point anything on the boards.
Definitely not no 34-year-old.
Miss me with that. Like and say what you want to say. LeBron sexual. No, I'm just speaking facts. I don't care.
Not to mention that's how player progression should be. Like your young guys, they got to learn first, right, from the guy that's been doing it for umpteen seasons now. And then as LeBron digresses and gets older, your young guys should be playing up to his expectations, his abilities and stuff like that. So I like Chris said it best.
But you're right, and that's the thing. It's like the little signs, like what you saw from Bi right before the injury. Wow, that's what you want to see next year. Kuzma figuring it out. Lonzo right before his injury too. Lonzo Ball was up there scoring 20-point games on easy. That Kings game, triple-double, 20-piece with it, getting cramps and still playing through the cramps. Like, that's the kind of dude you're like, wait, is this the Lonzo Ball we drafted? So it's like when they're all out of their own way, God knows what's going to happen with you guys. And this is the most positivity you're going to get me talking about the Lakers. And it's just me being an NBA fan, just, feel I want to feel about y'all team. It's like, y'all going to be fine. It's just the whole free agency part. I don't know about that. Like getting all these names and stuff like that's a conversation that I don't know if I can co-sign. But I do think if you do what you said and focus on getting the right veterans to match with the youth and LeBron James, y'all could be something next year. But only time will tell with that. We've not talked to the comments long enough. I know who's Mark been going in because he loves talking about the Lakers.
He loves talking about LeBron.
I know that. I saw the homie Alex jumping in. We've going for, I want to say about, you're good. We got plenty of show left. We only talked about KP, James Harden, Devin Booker so far, and we were gonna talk about the playoffs, but we were talking about the Lakers and we went to a tangent about that. But shout out to Alex, what's good, bro? Dale, I see you too, man. Yeah, new time. We're discussing it. We might make this be the permanent time. We feel like more people can make it at this time rather than the later time, but we'll see how that goes. For the future, we're gonna try this out for a few weeks and then for those who did not know, I did post this in the Discord link in the description as always, so you guys get your updates over there. That's there. I did not tweet it out. That is on me. I apologize about that. Alex also saying Lakers be good next season. I love man Alex's takes, yo. Alex, if you had a YouTube channel, bro, Alex's takes. He's the kind of guy.
Subscribe.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's the kind of guy like he's realistic but optimistic at the same time. But the realistic, it's a lot like how how we like to take things. I appreciate Alex. He talks me down when it comes to this whole Kevin Durant thing because you know how I be getting crazy with that. Anyways, who's Mark? Who's Mark been going in? Let's read the series of who's Mark comments with LeBron and the Lakers. I know it's gonna be reckless because I know he's not a fan and he believes that y'all been duped with
Trash.
LeBron James. So he said, going from the top, Lakers ain't getting nobody in LaMelo. Y'all keep telling yourselves that LeBron is in the 17th season and people see that. I'd keep Walton, trade LeBron. And he said, I'm not trying to be funny either. And again, I say,
Wait, he said what?
Y'all should keep Walton and trade LeBron. Anyways, LeBron hoodwinked you guys on LaMelo. And then Mike said Julius Randle was on the player, had a player option. He only getting $8 million. Facts. That's true. Julius Randle had to go. I think Julius Randle walking is not as bad of a decision as the D'Lo trade. But the D'Lo trade isn't because of D'Lo. That was because of Mozgov. So again, Lakers' fault.
Most certainly doesn't help though.
It doesn't help. But you got yourselves out of that, and you had to cut off your foot for it. Boogie could stay in Golden State. Yeah, I think that's actually probably what's going to happen. Who's Mark? I think Boogie will end up staying in Golden State, especially if KD leaves. And then they keep Clay. I think Boogie will end up staying for another season there. I think that would be the best decision for him. Nobody wants the young players anymore. The Lakers should learn to want their own young players. Lakers F up big time. I can't wait till free agency. Ha ha ha. He will play 40+ minutes for nothing. I think he's talking about LeBron James. Dale said, yo, when the new stream time. Sorry, I just mentioned that. Sorry about that. Kawhi might just want to go to the Clippers. I think it's between the Clippers and the Raptors. I believe that there's going to be some twisted stories talking about this just in, the Knicks just got in the running for Kawhi Leonard. And it's going to be fake news, but they're going to be making all these narratives, and obviously I'm calling it right now. And he's ultimately going to choose between Clippers and Raptors. Personally,
breaking news: Kawhi Leonard to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Watch it. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't see Kawhi doing that. But if it did happen, Kawhi and LeBron together, y'all can just sign. You can sign us and put us on the rosters, and then they don't need anything because that
I'll back
mesh
up
together.
I'll play backup for Lonzo.
To Caruso.
That's fine.
Oh,
behind
Lonzo.
Caruso, yes, behind Caruso.
Behind Caruso.
Behind Caruso.
No. I'll be the Jarrett Jack of the squad. I'll just be there, just amping everybody else up and accidentally starting some games. Let's go, baby! Mic me up every game, and I'm sitting on the far end of the bench. Anyways, that's the update on that. My YouTube channel would be cursing dudes out 100% of the time. Look, Alex, I'd be all for it, bro. Lonzo needs to get more. Lonzo needs to be more aggressive. Prime. That's nice to say. But if you watch his last few games before his injury, that's conversation to me is dead.
Literally the epitome.
Yeah, for the 2 weeks right before that, the man had a plus minus. We talk about this every time of 20. Well, was it even more than that? What was his plus?
I think it was 24.
Yes, at halftime, right before his injury. And he was going on for a triple-double that game. And then he had the Kings game. He had the Thunder game literally the night before where he just said, look, my team.
He got more burned, and Luke Walton was all like, oh,
Luke Walton all of a sudden like, oh, that's right. Okay, you can play. Let's go.
It was either that or it's like, oh, Lonzo came out to play today. All right. He can get more minutes today. Yeah. So
anyways,
one of the two.
Whatever. But I'm over that. Those conversations to me are done. I think next year we're gonna see unleashed Lonzo, but we'll see. I thought Kawhi didn't want to play with LeBron. I don't think he does. But I see it working. I don't think he will. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not saying that this is the thing, but I'm saying in that 2% chance it happens, it would work a lot better than a lot of people think. Because Kawhi, as much as he's a ball dominant guy, he is also really good at getting himself in. I mean, look at the All-Star game when they were playing together. Just his game is just a very complimentary dude, huh?
It looked mighty nice.
It's something that could work a lot better than a lot of people think, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Damn, I'm looking at our road record. We are trash on the road. It's like
Is
13 and
Discord
25.
open? Yeah, Discord is. Oh, you mean open like for the chat? Oh, not right now. But the Discord is open for the conversations that we be having throughout the weeks. Like that, the Discord's popping, and you guys are crazy. I think we over 120 people in there. Conversations going in. It's good. Discord's been dope. Appreciate you guys, man. It's fun talking to you guys about stuff. Spectaz was good, but they played the same position. Doesn't make sense. They be like
Kawhi can play it too.
I was gonna say, yeah, Kawhi, the way his game, he could play the 2, and then still be able to guard above that. God, I just thought about that too. Kawhi and Lonzo in the same lineup defensively. Sheesh. Oh my Lord. That's not okay at all.
Come home, baby.
Oh, he need to get calls in the show. At some point we'll get to that. We'll get to that at some point. An underrated decision to get rid of Brook Lopez. Yeah, it was a bad decision. But better for Brook because he on a team where he re-emerging from the shadows after being the all-star that Brooklyn had.
One season.
Kawhi does not want to play with LeBron. I know. I said that from the jump. If you heard me, I said that we get that. I'm saying in the 2% chance that it happens, it would work. That's all I said. I'm not saying it's
forceful.
happening.
You know who was forceful?
I don't want Kawhi going to the Lakers. You got your crazy about if you think I want to go to the Lakers. F that. I think Kawhi knows where he wants to be. He wants to be amongst the greats, and I think that is the ultimate reason why he does not go and play with LeBron.
You know who's forceful?
Who?
You know who?
No. Are you going back to KP? Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about the playoffs. The playoffs have been solidified. We don't know where people are going to land yet placement-wise, but we know the 8 teams that are in from the 8 teams that are out, and sadly the Kings did not make it in. We know the Lakers didn't make it in. Here, let me get the standings in front of me and put it for you guys. But B, I want this is a quick conversation because playoffs right around the corner. I just wanted to see what matchups you're looking at, what matchups you're hoping for, rada, so on and so forth. Here we go. So for the the Eastern Conference, actually, there's still a little bit of a race at the bottom. Miami sitting at 8th, but Magic can still come up. Nets can still go down. Nets can still go up. That one's still going. But the West is for sure the 8 are the 8. But the Thunder could jump right back up and be 4th. Thunder could stay in 8th, blah, 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 blah. But right now, the 8 teams in the West are the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Trailblazers, the Jazz, the Clippers, the Spurs, and the Thunder. I think we all can say together that the Blazers may fall. That Nurkic is going to hurt a little bit, and McCollum is going to hurt.
Yeah.
But other than that, we don't know what's gonna happen with the Spurs. I think the Clippers might fall down to 7.
I think the Clippers will rise.
You think they'll keep going up?
Yeah.
The Jazz. I just don't believe in the Jazz, man.
I don't believe in Portland.
Oh, I mean, who does? I mean, McCollum. That injury was enough for you to be like, well, and then now Nurkic.
Yeah.
And the way it happened.
Whole leg gone.
Man, that's what's scary. That dude got a tree trunk for a leg and it snapped like that. No leg is safe, man. And that I don't like that. That's my fear growing up playing
Somebody
basketball.
said it broke because he was twisting.
Okay. If that is a factual, then okay.
Yeah.
If it's not just all weight.
Oh, that has to play a factor in it too.
Yeah, 100%. But I was thinking it was just the weight. Because if that's the case, with as big as tree trunk legs he has, and that still happened with just weight, that's scary, man. No leg is safe. But if there's a little awkward movement,
scientific, yeah. But I'm more excited for if this happens, if it's OKC and Golden State in the first round.
Oof, that would be fun.
That would be a whole lot of fun.
That would be a fun series because that could go. I mean, Warriors would probably ultimately win it, but it's one of those where it's like maybe. But Spurs and Nuggets, what do you think about that?
Boring.
True, but in the sense where the Spurs, what they could make an upset because it's the Spurs in the playoffs, mind you. Yes, different cast in DeMar DeRozan, but it's still Spurs basketball, and the Nuggets are inexperienced compared to the most experienced team in that playoffs right now.
I don't like how everybody pinpoints everything to experience. Is experience something that you want on your team?
Facts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Denver, there's no matchup problems between the Spurs and the Nuggets.
But true, but you know that the playoff game slows down.
Absolutely.
But the Nuggets don't know that.
The Nuggets
except for Paul Millsap.
I was just about to say,
slow it down.
His old age, he'd be like, man, time out, pause, cut it off.
I don't know, man.
I don't foresee that wouldn't be my first choice in terms of being like an upset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I don't know, the Spurs, like, as much as I enjoy them, and I get that they've gone to the playoffs for 23 straight seasons. Oh my god. GMs across the league, take notes, okay?
Yeah.
But there's nothing that the Spurs scream out and be like, we're coming to the playoffs and we're gonna scare a team. We're gonna, you know, shake some things up. There's nothing about their team.
But here's the difference: the Spurs can go down 0-2 and still come back and put that thing to Game 7. Can the Nuggets do that?
Again, that's nothing that tells me. Yeah,
that's where the experience part is what I'm talking about. Those kind of factors are what I'm talking about.
No.
So even the coach, you know, as great as he's been, and you know, he might win Coach of the Year this year.
Mike Malone.
Yeah. Those are where, to me, where the experience comes in. Because I was the same way, B. I was like, so what? Like they're balling right now. Experience be damned. They're gonna get their experience and they're gonna ride with it. But at the same time, it's like, to me, of any of those teams, Clippers, Thunder, Spurs, Jazz, the Spurs are the ones they do not want because of that, because of said experience. Because regardless if it is a new cast of guys, well, not even, it's just DeMar. Other than that, like losing Kawhi and Green, but like they're gonna sit down and defend them. Pop is gonna know that you silent Jokic and you silent the Nuggets.
Yeah.
So it's like those are the factors where experience to me makes a difference. And I just feel like that's the team that you don't want. That's the team you don't want if you're the Nuggets. And yeah, Alex, I don't have much faith in, like, neither do I mean in that series I don't.
In like between Denver and the Spurs, or
I would not. I think the Spurs would surprise them. I think the Spurs will humble them, and then that will help the Nuggets in the future. But that's rough. If the Nuggets manage to get the Clippers or the Jazz, then I think they got that. Even the Clippers, to be honest, I like that one. I still would not count the Clippers out. I don't think they would beat them, but I think that would be a hell of a series that people would be like, "Whoa, the Nuggets are a little shook."
I would like to see Houston and Utah first round.
Why?
There's no real reason why. I just think that'll be the most like. I think that'll be the most possible 7-game series there is, just because you don't know what you're gonna get from Houston. You definitely don't know what you're gonna get out of Utah.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna get a crazy positive product out of Utah. Utah is missing something, and I hope they never get it. Because I'm not a fan of Utah. I do not. Other than my guy Donovan Mitchell, that's not true. I like players from the Utah Jazz. I just don't like that organization because I don't like Utah.
Joe Ingles,
Uncle Joe, baby, giving everybody fits, making threes in your face and stealing the ball when you're about to make a crossover. I'm just not a fan of that.
Because Utah is a very defensive-minded team, and to face, like, for Houston to face off a team 4 times, like possibly 7 times of like just hard-nosed defense. This is like our bread and butter.
Yeah.
Could be different.
I get what you're saying. Amongst all that, I understand what you meant by that. It could be a toss up, but it could also be a Rockets just saying bye bye.
Yeah.
Here we come, Warriors. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Let me. Oh, wow. Another hot take. Raptors winning it all. That's not that to me. That's not a hot take. That's my bold prediction since day one. I'm going Raptors all the way, baby. Even over the Bucks. That's my bold prediction. I love how they're a top.
It's not too bold.
Team. I mean, I guess, but it's just everybody's riding the Bucks right now and where they're at right now.
How far you think Boston's going?
Let me see what those matches look like. Boston. Look, man, they're such a toss-up to me. They're such a toss. They could easily just completely turn it around and play great in the playoffs, or they can continue where they are right now and just die in the second round or even the first round. But right now they're gonna be facing the Pacers, and we saw how that ended up just the other night.
It'd be competitive.
It would be a hell of a series. I think it wouldn't be as easy as people think because the Pacers are playing very good team ball right now.
Yeah. Even when they had Vic.
But I'm saying without Victor and they're playing like that right now. But when they had Victor, like I think we'd be having a different conversation just because of the morale of the Celtics right now.
And
I say
Iman.
Shumpert?
Iman.
What did you say?
He said, "I'm gonna say, don't sleep on the Jazz players."
Yeah.
See,
it's the team. No, I said that. I like Joe. Shoot, man. What's his name? Homie off the bench. Was his name Royce O'Neal? Is that his name? Sleeper. I like him too. We all know I love Donovan Mitchell, man. Should have been a Knick. But Rudy Gobert, I love defensive dudes that focus on defense, know their role, and he's doing both. Hot take: Knicks will get the 5th overall pick. Get somebody escort Dale to the exit, please. Somebody nicely escort him to the exit before I have to come out there and kick him out myself. I made a joke on Twitter comparing Enes Kanter to Rudy Gobert, and the Utah fans all tweeted me saying they thought I was being. Oh my god!
They're like a pack.
They are, and they're just a pack of trolls. Alex, you brave.
They're not trolls. They're dead ass B.
You're right. You know what? You're right. I can't give them the troll back because they're serious. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. We all know it will happen, Mark. It's just a matter of time. Oh, my goodness. I need Boston. I would love Boston losing the first round because then I think it is all but solidified that Mr. Irving's leaving.
Who would they lose to, do you think? The Sixers or?
I think they could lose to the Pacers. Sixers, Sixers staying in third in the first round.
Say what?
I think it could happen, bro.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying it can't, but like, let's say in another world, that they do get past the first round, are they losing to the Sixers, or are they losing to like? Oh,
so you're giving them getting them the second round. You think that they can get past the first round?
Personally,
where they're sitting, they would play the Sixers or the Pistons, and we know it's not going to be the Pistons. God, I want the Pistons to be good. I'm probably the last Blake Griffin fan left in the league. I like Blake Griffin. I like what he's doing in Detroit. It's just Detroit does not know how to put teams together.
It's not enough.
Yeah. And he's been having a great season, and nobody's talking about it. I love – here's my thing with Blake. Blake Griffin is – and I've said this so many times on the show. Blake Griffin is the personification of gradual improvement every year of his career.
Basketball evolution.
Thank you. Yes, 100%. The dude came in as a stud, number 1 overall pick, high flyer. Knees went bad. High flying started going down. Then what? Evolved his game. And still young. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of love for Blake Griffin because of that. His contract is trash. Clippers did that to him. But at the same time, he's getting paid. Shout out to him for getting paid.
He got bamboozled.
He sure did. But
led astray, hoodwinked.
Speckledorf. What's that? That's SpongeBob. My bad. Wrong one. Wrong show. I like Blake Griffin. People think he's bad. I don't get. It has to be the contract, Mark. I don't know what it is.
It's a LA stigma. I'll say that. A lot of Lakers did not like him.
I'll tell you what. If the Clippers don't give that man a banner, tripping. all-time best Clipper of all time. Fight me, Blake Griffin. Anyways, but all that being said, Pistons ain't doing a damn thing. They may steal a game. I don't think they will. To me, I got the Sixers as a sleeper in the playoffs. I think that it just all comes down to the coach. I think nothing against Brett Brown. It's just Brett Brown we've seen he does not make the greatest decisions at the end of games. But I think he has enough talent on his team to mask that. But the Sixers could be sleepers, and yeah, I don't see the Celtics beating the Sixers. To come all the way back around and answer your question.
Oh, okay. Are the Sixers? Are they another year behind, or is this like a legitimately a top 3 chase? I mean, the Sixers, they got a lot of talent, dude.
Yeah, no, I thought you were talking trash. I'm like, oh yeah, I think so. I think they could.
It's crazy too, because like with the top 3 teams, you can go. Milwaukee is the best coached. Facts. Toronto's the most deep. Philly is the most talented.
Yep.
I haven't seen that. I don't think ever, where it's just like flat out. These top 3 teams are just they got a category. They fit a mold.
Yeah.
So
and then what I love is the East is just slowly rising from the shadows, man. Because look at the Pacers; they got a team that's that's complete, or in a way that they play team basketball because that's what you got to do in today's game. So Pacers out there rising when Vic comes back. The Nets, if they stay on course, if the gods bless the Knicks, now the Knicks gonna be in the conversation next year. The Magic doing the same thing if they able to keep Vucevic and Aaron Gordon keeps going in the right direction. Mo Bamba is in the bus. Wizard. I've never believed in the Wizards, but I mean, some people still think the Wizards could be something. So just like that, the East could be back in the game here in a few years. So I love that. I love that a lot. But
don't say that, Mark. Don't say that, Mark.
What he said, Kentucky just lost to Auburn. No, is it over? No, it's not over, is it? Breaking news, guys. Oh no!
There goes my final bracket. That was like the saving grace. It's done.
GG, boys.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow. I don't like tournament play anymore. They should just do like they do in well, that's still tournament play. Never mind. Forget when I'm just frustrated.
The freak, man.
No.
Tar Heels is one thing.
No.
Auburn caught fire at the right time.
Who would have thought?
Where's Chuck at? Where the hell Chuck at? He happy. But he ain't got social media, so he ain't gonna say nothing. Wow. That's disappointing, man. Shout out to PJ Washington. I love Keldon Johnson's game. Tyler Hero out there grinding, man. That's crazy. But Kentucky, I mean, at the same time, Kentucky is one of those teams that, as talented as they are, they be falling short in a tournament like that. Just like Duke. But Duke out here getting saved by the basketball gods every single game they play.
Yep.
Effing Auburn. If NSU didn't choke that game away. Seriously, dog. That's tough. You hate to see it. Shock the world. Man. So now they're going to the Final Four. God, where's the bracket? I'm so shook right now. Where the hell's the bracket? There it is. Okay. So we got Dookie. Oh, that's today, huh? And it's on CBS.
That's a big game.
Oh, God. Here I am. I was about to go watch LaMelo Ball. I forgot that's happening today. Duke is playing today. Sorry, Melo. I'll catch your stats later, bro.
In college, and I might watch you.
Man.
Probably won't go to college.
He ain't going to college. Not fault to his own, but. So, yeah, we got Virginia going to the next. Oh, man. So, it's just between Duke and Michigan State, and then they're going to play. What is this Final Four?
How two football teams? Well, could we consider Virginia?
Virginia. I mean, yeah. I mean, they fell off. I mean, As of late, Virginia's been a basketball team. I'm just surprised they made it this far. I thought for sure their offense would have been. I mean, it's not been great, but I thought because of their offense, they would not go anywhere. But defense, y'all, defense, and they hitting the shots when they need to hit the shots. That's crazy. What time is the Duke game? It says here it is at 2. So literally right before right after this. I mean, we were ending at 2:30, but I mean, I understand if you guys turn that on, but it's coming on here in a little bit. But you know what? Actually, the game's probably gonna start at 2:25 because you know how warm ups and all that jazz. So literally right when this is over, that game's gonna be starting. It's on CBS for my people. It's right here. I don't have CBS, so I gotta bootleg that crap. I have literally. You have it?
YouTube TV, yeah.
God, I want YouTube TV, but I have Fire Sticks everywhere, so YouTube TV isn't with Fire Stick; it's with Roku. I have Sling, so I have everything else. I have TBS, TNT, ESPN, but I ain't got freaking CBS. Trash. Anyways, that's crazy, man. So right now we got Texas Tech waiting for who they playing, and we got Virginia and Auburn. Man, what is going on? Watch Auburn beat Virginia too. That's craziness.
You call it
Virginia. Yep, Virginia. The good old people of Virginia.
That's another racist town.
Facts. I dated a girl from Virginia. I don't know if you remember Kalina. She's from Virginia, and her family is white. They weren't fans. They were not fans of me. Kentucky, yeah, saw that. Can't see them beating Raptors though. Sixers, neither can I. But can you see the Sixers beating the Bucks? I'm going to leave that for you guys. That's it in like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's like 5 minutes. Knicks will have a better record than the Lakers next year. We'll see. I mean, if everything goes right, I'm all aboard that argument. If everything goes right. Right now, yeah. Here's my situation with the Knicks. I would love the perfect situation of us getting the complete trio, the trifecta, excuse me. Getting Zion, Kyrie, and KD. Come on. But at this point, just give me 2 of the 3. That's all I want. Like, I'll be happy if you just give me a Kyrie, KD, or if you give me a KD and Zion. That's it. If I just have KD and then, you know, maybe an RJ, okay, sure, fine. But I'm just scared. The lottery's right around the corner, y'all. I'm frightened. I am frightened.
I'm not frightened.
I'm frightened. Well, yeah, because for you, it's just like, you know, balls to the wall. Hopefully we get above 10. Let it fly.
If it happens, it happens. If not, oh, well. KZ, come home, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah, hey, look, man. I think that KZ, look, I just don't want him to go to the Spurs. I do want him to go to the Spurs, but I don't. Because if he goes to the Spurs, he gonna thrive.
It's a love-hate thing.
Yeah, but it's just like I would like him to stay home. That'd be dope. Him and Zoe together, that'd be fun. Kyrie and KD are package deal. So you think it's not we can't get one of the two? It has to be both?
It has to be both.
You think so?
Because that worked so well for the Lakers.
KD and Zion because the Knicks have too many guards. That's not. Oh God, I keep saying we'll talk about that later because I don't want to talk about that because that reality is coming swiftly. Kyrie, DSJ, Frankie, man, Kadeem. I'm not saying Moody because we're not re-signing Moody in that situation. I think both are coming. The winter's coming. Anyways, all right. Go ahead. What?
You've watched?
I'm on it, man. You saw my tweet.
I did, but I didn't think you would actually follow through.
I did. I latched on, man. I literally survived the first season, and now I'm in it. I'm not as crazy as everyone else, but the appeal is there. I'm all in it because the action is going. I'm in season 3.
Okay.
Look, I'm in it. I committed to it. I said I would do it, and I'm doing it. So let's see. We're on the final stretch now, y'all. Speaking of which, we talked about it here briefly. Free agency and the NBA draft. So Lakers right now, y'all sitting low, looking like you guys gonna get a
13.
Yeah, you guys 11. Looking at 13, 12, something like that. I mean, you guys could lose some more games. You know, let the Pelicans overtake you. Be in a good spot. LeBron's not playing, so I mean, you know, the Lakers are literally the Knicks right now. Just a team full of youth, just trying to get through. The Knicks, I don't know if you saw my IG post, the Knicks could win the rest of the games going on, but we got that bottom three signed, sealed, delivered. That 14% is ours. Cavaliers, not that far. No, I mean they're 5 games behind us, but they're sitting pretty back there. Suns at 17 wins. Pretty much right now it's looking like it's between us, the Cavs, and the Suns. Here's my perfect world situation. Like, let the Knicks get the number 1, Suns 2, Cavs 3. Or Cavs 2, Suns 3. Doesn't matter because it's going to be this. It's going to be Zion to New York.
Like 5.
You don't want them up there up top. But here's
They need
my
to be
thing,
like
man.
5,
I
6.
want RJ. No, give them RJ. I want RJ to go out there and just take over Cleveland. Him and Colin Sexton. They don't deserve him?
No.
Here's my thing, though. Look, Cleveland, they allowed Dwayne Wade to be a Heat. That's brownie points.
What? So?
They traded him away. I'm
regardless.
talking in the words of the. Yeah, okay, but what if they traded him to like the Clippers or something like that in that midseason? Then he had to go and re-sign.
It'd be a very Cleveland thing.
But they didn't do that. What they did is they said, "We'll take a second-round pick and let you go home and finish your career at home."
They shouldn't even ask for the second-round pick.
You are a hater.
Do it for free.
Look, who is your best player on your team right now?
LeBron.
Where did he come from?
From his mother.
I'm gonna fight you. Okay, whatever. You can be a hater all you want. Let the Knicks get Zion. Let RJ go to Cleveland, and let the Suns get Ja. Everyone's happy. Everyone gets the best case situation. We can move on with our lives. I don't want Zion in Phoenix. I don't want that. Nobody should want that.
No, I wouldn't want it for sure.
That is a waste.
I'm tired of threes going over to Phoenix and
he's a 4.
not working out,
sir.
Is he? What is
Charles Barkley? He's going to be down there 6'6", 6'7", playing the 4. That you see this kid play, he is not playing no 3.
What if he develops? That's like saying Aaron Gordon couldn't be.
Don't you put them
mind.
in this? Thank you.
It's a weak argument. Never mind.
Forget it. Terrible argument.
Who's got more hops, Aaron Gordon or Zion?
Really? You want the footage? Yeah, that is a fair. I'll give you that because Aaron Gordon flies, but I still give it to Zion. That man, you saw his block yesterday. That man
I did see his block, and nobody fought for a goaltend. Nobody. It was just like, yeah.
But like you said, yeah, it's like why even bother? Like my feelings are hurt. Like let's just move on to the next play. I don't feel like watching that play on replay for the next 10 minutes. All right, let's just let it go. Even if it is a goaltender, I don't need it to see it over and over again. Let's just move on. It happened.
God, I couldn't. I would be the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to replay. No, let's not. I got blocked.
Keep playing.
Yeah,
hold on.
Play through it.
I messed up.
Coach will be like, goaltending. Shut up, coach. I don't want the replay. I got blocked. Okay. No. I'm not watching that again. Move on. I got blocked. Play defense. Let's get it. LeBron came from Delonte West. Don't forget. Stop. Melvin, don't do that. Adam Silver has been hiding the Knicks fandom all these years. Now is the time to strike and freeze the envelopes, man. I am praying to the mighty basketball gods. I know we've been bad this year, okay? We've been bad. I know we've been losing games. We didn't look like a team that tried. I know you don't like that. But look, we need this, okay?
Chris, what would you do if Cleveland gets number 1 and you get number 2?
Oh God, I will cry tears, man. I'm streaming it. I'm streaming the lottery.
I'm gonna come over to Chris and watch his live reaction. Okay.
It's a Thursday?
It's a Thursday? Oh, I'm in there. I'm gonna be at your house.
Come over, bro. That's fine. Yeah. You are more than welcome.
I'm flying to New York, and I'm gonna
yeah. Because
at Chris's estate.
I wish I lived in New York. Anyways, yeah, you are more than welcome to come over and join that tear fest. Watch it be Brandon just the Lakers climbing up the ladder. Oh yeah! I can hear. I can hear Brandon right now. Oh yeah, the 10th overall pick goes to the Boston Celtics. Oh yeah,
We're in there. We got it.
Oh man, there it is. Yeah, you are more than welcome to come over and cry, or not cry, because you know where you're gonna be. Anyways, I want the Knicks to get the 5th pick. You know what, Edgar? After all these things I sat here and said about your Phoenix Sixers, your Philadelphia 76ers.
You
know
gonna
what?
do that soon?
That's fine.
You know what he did? You know what he did?
Is it because I said Jimmy Butler's going to the Lakers?
I think. Well, no, he wants me to. He wants to get rid of Jimmy.
He doesn't want Jimmy to stay. He don't want the whole Philly 5.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want the Philly.
Well, Edgar, first and foremost, I hate you. Second of all, kick rocks, and third of all, give him the same treatment we gave Dale. Escort him out. Where did LeBron come from? The correct answer is Delonte. Okay, everybody on the Delonte West memes right now. We should trade the number 1 pick if we get it. Man, I almost threw up reading your comment. I get out. I cannot believe you just said that.
Let Bron get bulk. Wait. Oh no. Wait. What did he say? What did he say? Then we get on the same track. He said we should trade the number 1 pick if we get it. Zion and Ja are both.
See, I couldn't get through it either. I couldn't even read that. Get out. I mean, maybe no. I'm not even gonna say Ja's overrated. I don't agree with that. But Zion is definitely not overrated. That hurt my heart a little bit. Let Bron get Bol and that would be a good swoop for the Lakers if they get Bol. Injury prone or not.
Let him slip.
I mean, he's probably gonna drop to. I think he's gonna drop to like 7-8. So y'all gotta climb. But man, that would be a good steal, man.
You already said it. Top 7, baby.
That would be a good steal if the Lakers were able to do that. I'm not big on Bol because he's always been an injury problem to me, especially with his feet and his legs. So that scares me.
Tall people in their foot.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you're again, like I said in my last video, when you're at that point where you're picking in the lottery 6 and below in the lottery, like those are players that you're hoping can just be game changers for your team, whether it be a role player or at most an all-star. So if he comes on that team and be somebody that helps you guys get to the next level, that he did what he's supposed to do. So I think Bol would be great over there for you. God, that's scary. I didn't think about that. Then that DeMarcus Cousins argument's gone out the window. Zion is a transit. To say it again, Edgar. Wow, that's rude. No, it's not rude. It's just for what you said.
You kick kids too, so.
Yeah, we heard. That's right. From the story I heard, you over to kicking kids. Oh God, his dad was injury prone too. Yeah, he was. Yeah, but I think Ja could be a D Rose. I think, but he's a better. He has great vision. People forget that, man. His vision.
Ja's not herky jerky like D Rose too.
Mm-hmm. He's way more Westbrook with his finishes. Like he goes up strong. He finishes strong.
Yeah.
I like Ja, man. I would love to have Ja. But like I said, this whole Kyrie thing, and if it is real that Kyrie and KD are going to be coming together, that's a conversation I don't want to have. I don't want to stunt Ja's growth. I want him to be a dude in the next level.
You look at all the teams in the league. All the bad teams don't have a point guard. Just
Facts.
saying.
But we're a bad team. We got a point guard. You trying to say something about DSJ, bro? Huh?
Yeah. He's not it.
All I'm saying, yeah, you know what? And I'm not a hater anymore, but at the same time, DSJ has been a little bit underwhelming since, this first week of being a Knick. I feel like reality has set in, and he is the player that I was thinking is. I'm not saying he's bad. He's still got time. He's going to be explosive, but at the same time, he need to get that jump shot. All this talk about Kevin Knox, DSJ over there skating away pretty. He need to get his jump shot together. Hey man, everything Frank Ntilikina, everybody attacking Frank Ntilikina, but at least Frank Ntilikina giving them solid defense. DSJ is inconsistent from his jump shot. I love how he gets to the rim, but for what he does, he needs his jump shot to finish. He needs that thing to go in. Anyways, for all we know, he might not even be on the team next year if we get Kyrie, unless he accepts his Terry Rozier role. But we'll see. Anyways, back to free agency. We actually talked about this stuff. Everything I have written down for free agency, we actually talked about with the Lakers earlier. the backup plans, and Brandon said his piece, which I agree with on what the Lakers should do. KD and Kyrie coming to the Knicks. Oh, did you hear about that? With the whole KD and Kyrie best friends talking throughout the whole entire season situation. Brian Windhorst.
Oh yeah, I heard
that.
about that.
Yeah, I did a story about that. Fumble, shout it out. Go check it out. They pretty much have been talking the entire year. You said you heard it too, but for those who did not hear it, they have been having heavy conversations throughout the entire season. We know what happened in Charlotte. Yeah, being besties. I like that marriage. I like KD and Kyrie. I like that. But if it's
a weird marriage.
But I think it's a dynamic that can work because, like we've been saying, Kyrie is a superstar in the league, but he's a 1A, 1B superstar. He's not a alpha. He's the guy I want on my team by himself. You know what I'm saying? But with a Kevin Durant, I like it. Not to take anything from Steph Curry because they're two separate players, but it's a very Steph Curry dynamic with it because, he played the last 3 seasons with Steph Curry. It's going to be the same thing where, Kyrie Irving is a guy that's going to try and get his own and do his thing, but Kyrie Irving will also defer to KD just fine. My only problem,
I think that's somebody he respects. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My only problem with Kyrie is what does he do to enhance Knox and Mitch Rob? That's my only problem because he's not that kind of point guard. That's it. So that's my only thing. But because of the KD factor, I think we'll be fine with Knox, and because Mitchell Robinson is Mitchell Robinson, he'll be fine. Once Kyrie understands that you literally just got to throw the ball up and Mitch will get it, we'll figure that out. But that is a little bit of a fear that I have because he's not that kind of point guard. And what has been successful for Mitch Rob is what DSJ does and gets the ball to him. Kadeem in Frank's short space of time. But we'll see. Again,
you got to figure out who you would get as your 2 guard as well.
Facts.
If this scenario happens, who are you guys saying like, all right, just be what was his name that would play that Denver with Carmelo?
Which one, the Flalo or J.R.
James
Smith?
Jones?
James Jones was in Denver,
or not James Jones?
Dante Jones.
Dante Jones.
Yeah,
yes,
you're right. I remember. You're right. Well, if then that's the case, then give me Damian Dotson. Damian Dotson can start with those guys.
Okay.
I have no problem with Damian Dotson starting with those guys.
Because it's another person you got to re-sign. So,
but not for a lot.
I hope it's not for a lot.
He's a cheap re-sign.
Okay.
I think he's done. He's had a great season where people are going to want him. Damian Dotson is going to be attractive this offseason. And I feel like
come to the Lakers.
What did you say at the beginning of the stream? 3-and-D guys. Damian Dotson's your guy. Damian Dotson would fit perfectly with you guys. I don't want that. You guys can't have him. But from what you said earlier, yeah, he fits that mold perfectly. And especially as of late.
Rockets as well.
That's why I said Rocket. I think Rockets is his home. He loves that connection with Texas, and if they want him, and if we're not giving the money he wants, that's gonna be hard to pull away from that. But hopefully, I would have no problem starting him alongside Kyrie and them. And if it's not him, then it's Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox is dropping down and being the Tracy McGrady tall shooting guard because I think he could do that.
Breaking news: Contavious Caldwell-Pope is now a new.
You know how mad I'd be? Oh, I would throw this computer so far. But yeah, I wouldn't be against the Kevin Knox playing the 2. I think maybe that is his calling. Just be a shooter and rebounder at that position, and then be disguised by well, not Kyrie, but being disguised on the defensive end with guys like Frank Ntilikina and defenders like that, even a Kevin Durant. But yeah, like T-Mac 6'8", damn near 6'9", played the 2 his entire career. Kevin Knox is 6'9", and I would love to see him play alongside Kevin Durant starting. Like the lineup, I would like Kyrie, Knox, KD, Zion, and Mitch Rob or DJ. DJ, come back for cheap, bro, please. Okay. But that's my perfect scenario right there. That's my perfect scenario. I would love to see that starting lineup, but we'll see. That's my Knicks take on that. we heard Brandon with the Lakers take. I like Brandon's Lakers take, but you can't have Damian Dotson because I'll fight you. Anyways, isn't Dot restricted? He is restricted, but at the same time, until we end any deal with KD and Kyrie, they ain't gonna be quick to be signing any offer sheets right away.
Might be one. He might be one of those people that sign like literally on the first day. So the Knicks have like 3 days in order to match his offer, and it's like we're trying to get Kyrie and KD, and you know how they take their time.
Yeah.
Superstars usually they wait,
and that could affect a Damian Dotson going somewhere else. Because like I said. Exactly. You ain't as much as you want to bring that offer sheet on. That's not priority because we need to make sure we get these two dudes first. Mm-hmm. And Alex, what are you talking about? I'm on IG now. Oh yeah, man. I swear. Oh, what you? Oh, you scared me, man. It's just, he's just dropping lyrics. What are you trying to say, Alex? What am I missing on this? I don't think it's anything. He just sounds hungry like he always is, man. Look, as long as Trier understands that he is going to be a Lou Williams in this league and he is a professional scorer off the bench, he can still get his 30 pieces. But I just need Trier to just understand that and just lead that second unit. I'm cool with that.
I second that.
Oh, God, it's just hard to get younger guys to accept that. But again, he's 23 in his second year coming in. I just please, Trier, please accept the role, bro. You'll be fine. Anyways, enough Knicks.
Dion Waiters. That's another Contavious Caldwell Pope, I feel like.
Yeah. And it's an extent. Except he just can't play defense like KCP. I'll give KCP his defense. Because he began in the cookie jar.
But they both take bad shots.
100%. Well. The JR, they got the JR blood, man. Let it fly at any means necessary.
Every shot is a good shot.
Am I falling to the right? Yeah, I'll let it fly. Am I falling to the left? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, did I trip? Let me shoot it. I'm sitting on the ground now. F that pass. Let me shoot it from down here. That's the JR mentality. I love JR Smith, man. Earl, that's my guy. Edgar Dotson needs to change his first name to unghetto version of it. Damien. Oh, because of how it's spelled, Damien. I still think Trier can play decent. Me too. Alex, 100%. I've been saying that from the jump. That surprises me. His defense is so underrated. I 100% agree with that, Alex. From the first few games, I was saying the same thing. Like he could be a defender. It's inconsistent, but it's there. Also, send Trier over to Philly. Edgar, what happened? I thought you left. I thought we escorted you out, bro. I thought we over here saying blasphemy. He was at the start of the season that fell off, yeah. But at that injuries and rookie wall and all that kind of stuff.
Cap, you still need to recover from letting go of Bridges, man. So
man, y'all could have. Oh boy, on that team right now, ooh, Mikal Bridges, woo, that would have been something special.
Y'all deserve nothing right now. Okay.
Yeah, Zaire. What's his name? Not Wade. That's his.
Zaire
Smith.
Yeah.
I remember you were talking about Zaire Wade. That kid gonna be nice too. I like watching him play. Dale, Dot or Trier going forward? I say both, man. Because Dot can play the 3. He can play the 3 off the bench, coming off the bench. I'm cool with both. But again, like I said, Dot gonna be hard to keep a hold of, man. People gonna be paying. He gonna get Langston Galloway type money if we're not careful. I don't want to talk about that. It still hurts. It should hurt. That hurt me too because his mom was so happy. Oh man, I was happy for that too because I'm a Mikal Bridges fan. I'm glad we went with Knox because Mikal Bridges I feel like is going to be an ultimate role guy. I think he's gonna be like a Trevor Ariza light kind of guy.
Where he's in the league forever.
Yeah, and very good at his role. I mean, look at him. What do they call? They call him. What do they call him? There's something wrong. It is a cool nickname. It was a clever nickname they had from. I was watching the Utah game when Jimmy Fredette was making his debut, and they called Mikal Bridges something, and I was like, that's clever. I like that. I don't remember what it is, so this story is stupid. I love Mikal Bridges' situation, especially when his mom had, go to work with with Philly next year. Like, hey, how you doing, Irene? Shut up. Trier only has one play in ISO. Not hard to figure him out. That's true. But he's going to the left a little bit more, but you ain't wrong about that. Anyways,
if you can't stop it, then why stop? Why change?
Right. If you can't stop it, then what's wrong with it? That ain't the same, but we'll use it. What's left?
Moving forward.
What's left? The draft. Brandon, you got to be paying attention to the top 10 now. I mean, you in the lottery now, so you got to be paying attention to the top 10. Really? All right. Let's educate Brandon, ladies and gentlemen. For the last 10 minutes of the stream, we're going to be showing the latest mock draft. God, I don't want to show this one.
Is it showing something that you don't like? Yeah,
no, everyone's got Zion going first. It's just who had the one that I was okay with? I think Bleacher Report's last one. I actually was very similar to mine. Hold on, we're gonna go to Bleacher Report's mock draft, and we're gonna see Brandon's knowledge of any of these guys that are in these mock drafts.
It's not who you play for.
It's not who we play for in that sense. Oh yeah, we had too much to talk about this week because we need a whole half an hour for who we play for. That is a staple on the show. So we're gonna bump that to next week. So you gotta be there, be square. I already got the names ready. I just need to make the graphics. It's gonna be funny. Brandon might do well this one. We'll see. Anyways, you see me lose hope real fast. No, I think you'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. All right, the latest mock draft and we're gonna go with we're going with Bleacher Report. Nope, this is the wrong one because this is from December. I want the one that they just dropped in February. Hold on, guys. Hold your horses. Don't worry. We're gonna get that. We'll get music running as we go down this mock draft and see Brandon's knowledge of the players and what he thinks. Oh God. Come on.
KZ's going to Boston?
Is that where they got him going now? February 8th? No, I feel like okay. I can go with this one. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. Okay, we'll go with this one. We're gonna go with the February 8th one. There was a more recent one, but it's similar to this one. Again, so mind you, this is back from February, so this is before the tournament. No, I don't want this then. I want one from the tournament. I want one post-tournament.
You sure that this so-called list came out?
Yeah, because I retweeted it. I saw it and I retweeted it because I was excited about it because I'm like, this looks like mine. This is what I pretty much got from mine. That's how I said it too.
Just like that?
Yeah, I was like, this is pretty solid. I don't hate this one. Brandon, read the chat because I'm looking. Entertain this.
Read the chat. Okay. Whoever play for AAU edition, that is hideous.
Yikes! That would be a nightmare.
Shoot, I could be still playing AAU right now. You wouldn't know. Great exception. Okay.
Oh, found it. Okay, here it is. March 20th. All right. Okay. I see. I'm not crazy. I'm just tripping. All right. Use Yahoo's Spencer from Knicks. Oh yeah, he did do one. You're right. Okay. Well, yeah. As I finally find this one here, let's do this one. Yeah, you're right. We got to show some love. NBA mock draft. I did see that one too, Alex. Did he do it? But I feel like wasn't his like at the end of February? Or did he do one more recent?
I haven't seen anything. Then again,
no, that's not the one. All right, yeah, next time. Just because I finally found this one and we're running out of time. But good, yeah. Shout out to Spencer from Knicks Film School. He did one on Yahoo. It was actually really solid. It's I want to say it's similar to the one that we're about to read, but go shout out to him, man. Everybody making moves on Yahoo. For those who do not know, I made Yahoo because of my comment on Kawhi Leonard's new shoes. So I'm out here in these streets just like they literally just picked my tweet because it got a lot of likes. So they're like, all right, this guy thinks he seems like he knows what he's talking about. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Brandon, all right, here we go. So John Morant, no, I'm just kidding. No, that's just using his picture. So of course, going by record, Knicks, Zion Williamson, blah blah blah. We know that. Thank you, bring him home. I like it. 2, like we said earlier in the stream, Phoenix Suns, John Morant. So far, so good. B, you okay with this so far? You
I'm
liking
okay
it? You support? All right. Your Cleveland Cavaliers going third.
I don't like it.
Brandon, it makes sense.
No.
Stop being a hater.
No, Cleveland doesn't deserve anything. You know this.
Why are you because of what?
Because they have bad. Actually, you know what? We might know a worse owner than
Don't tread lightly. Tread lightly.
Than Dolan.
Tread lightly.
It might be.
Tread lightly.
How you lose LeBron not once, but twice?
But you got a championship though from LeBron, so he's not the ultimate loser.
What?
He still got a championship, didn't he? Yeah. Moving on. All right. So moving on, we got actually let me check this. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Hey. Okay, all right. Number 4. We got the Chicago Bulls. This is a lot of people's favorite. A lot of people are loving Jarrett Culver from Texas Tech. We're going to see him in the Final Four, apparently, possibly playing against Duke. Now be the ultimate test, seeing him against, Zion, even though he's a 2, but still. We'll see him actually against RJ Barrett, which would be fun. What do you know about Jarrett Culver, Brandon? Culver, like Gulliver. You don't know nothing. Not a damn thing.
Not an ounce. Not an ounce.
You make me so upset, Brandon. Not a little bit.
No.
Oh my, Brandon. Okay, well, watch the Final Four, please, because he's gonna be in it, playing against Duke. He's solid. To me, he's very Rip Hamilton. He's basic gameplay style, but he can play. He's a stud. Yeah, I know Alex loves Culver, and I don't mean he is a Rip Hamilton clone. I'm just saying his game style, as far as like he's efficient. He's that kind of too. Culver's nice. Jarrett Culver is way too high. Edgar. Agree to disagree. I think 4 is fine. I think 4 is appropriate. 4 or 5, I'm cool with that. I'm not going any higher than that. Hold on. Going down here. Brandon, speak.
Hello?
Okay, because your audio was a little low there. All right, number 5. DeAndre Hunter. I like this one too. He's going to be a small forward, power forward. He's on Virginia. Anything?
You mentioned, I swear you mentioned him in your videos.
I did. I did. Do you know anything about him?
No.
Well, they're in the Final Four too, so you'll be able to see him.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I found out UCLA was just not good, I was just like, yeah, I don't feel like watching college basketball this year. Really? I know Jalen Hands is like, that's like our guy, but everybody else, we have a good wing too. But everything else, no. So,
well, Jalen Hands fell off a little bit. Jalen Hands, bold prediction. Jalen Hands needed LiAngelo Ball, because ever since that he left, because LiAngelo Ball and Jalen Hands would have been fun. But ever since Jello left, he really hasn't had weapons. Not saying Jello is anything like that, but I think Jello in the college game would have been a lot more surprising than a lot of people think. But anyways, number 6. To me, this is high.
They're saying the music is too loud.
Yeah, I turned it off because we couldn't find a balance, so I turned it off. But shout out to chat, appreciate you. All right, number 6, we got Kobe White. To me, it's a little high. Kobe White's great. This guy is talented. I love he so many ways to score. Brandon, you have to know something about Kobe White. Jesus Christ, Brandon. All right, well. Okay. All right. Brandon's off to a great start. Kobe, my dude. He can do everything on the court. If the Bulls got 4th pick, they should take Cam. Yeah, I'm a Cam guy. I think Cam is being slept on. I understand he's had a rough go in college, but I think Cam has a high ceiling. So because of that, I would take him at a 4 and a 5.
No, this draft is very good. I like it. Keep it going.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Brandon. I'm very proud of you. You knew the first and second guy, and then and you knew RJ. Proud of you. You're doing great stuff, Brandon. Can't hear Brandon. Yeah, turn off me. Sorry, Dale. Kobe White is real. He is. I'm trust me. I get that, but it's just I know that there's the injury. I'm a Darius Garland guy, so I feel like I would put him over him even with the injury. I just feel like he has the longevity, but we'll see. Or he has a long-term game, but health is a different conversation, but we'll see. Hawks could get real lucky with 2 lottery picks. They could. That is a very true statement, Brian Walsh. All right, let's move on for Brandon because he's doing.
Is Kobe White like the former Tar Heel himself?
No,
5'11".
Oh wait, who are you talking about? Which one?
Denver. He played in Denver.
Ty Lawson?
Ty
No, different game. I like Kobe White's game is a lot better.
Okay.
Ty Lawson to me was a surprise. I mean, he was great, but I didn't think he was gonna go over to the next level as quickly as he did. So he was a great surprise. I mean, he didn't last long, but no, Kobe White's gonna be nice. He's a. They say he's like Mike Conley. I don't agree with that. I mean, yes, but I feel like he finishes around the rim very nicely. Not quite Kyrie, but close to Kyrie because he finishes in many different ways around the rim. Just look at highlights and you'll see he's a good guy. This one too, I'm okay with. I guess debatable, but the Hawks getting Jackson Hayes from Texas. He's a center, big fella. You probably know nothing about him. No, okay, that's fine. That one's understandable. He played for Texas, but he's solid.
It's a lot of freshmen.
That's how. Welcome to the NBA, man. One and done, baby.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, wasn't it like last season or 2 seasons ago where there's a lot of like juniors, sophomores, some seniors were sprinkled
It was
in
the
there?
Kuzma year.
Okay.
Because it was him, Mitch, a few other ones. Both of the guys you got, Josh. Yeah, so that was the year that a lot of 2-3 years were coming out. And they were doing stuff at the next level. But this year, the only one I can really think of off the top of my head is what's his name in Utah that's playing pretty well in the G League. Played for Duke. Grayson Allen.
Oh, Grayson, yeah.
I think he's gonna be fine. Did DiVincenzo play more than 1 year? He was a sophomore, right? Am I tripping? Somebody correct me, please, in the chat. He wasn't a freshman.
Cap is a Villanova fan.
Yeah, somebody correct me in the chat. Speaking of Villanova, homeboy in Dallas playing really well, Brunson. But there hasn't been as many this year as there was in that Donovan Mitchell, what's his name, Kuzma year.
Okay.
If the Hawks taking big money, they should grab Bol Bol. Yeah, they could. I think Bol Bol is probably gonna be 9 on this list. We haven't gone there yet. I didn't know Jason was spelt with an X. It's Jackson. How dare you? Hey, Brandon, my guy. DiVincenzo was a sophomore. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
What's up, MH? What's up, dude?
And number 8, this would hurt my heart. I don't want this. But he could play the 3 and thrive because they do need that. They have a hole at the 3. But Washington Wizards getting my guy Cam Reddish.
Ew.
I mean, it could work. Cam Reddish is 6'9". He played the 3. His defense is solid. His offense, he is a good offensive guy, but people worry about his motor. So this could make sense.
Ew.
It's just you know how I feel about Washington. I just don't want him there because I'm obviously gonna be paying attention to him. I love Cam Reddish, but
Washington's like your East Coast Utah. You just don't like him.
I just don't like it. It's just because they're so overhyped. Ugh. And yeah, in that sense, yes. But in more sense, I've been saying, even though they've been playing well this year, I've always said that Washington is just the East Coast Blazers.
Cam, just keep slipping, bro. You'd be more motivated when you play as a Laker.
Didn't you have Cam 4 and 5? Yeah, but that was like a month ago. I would take him up there. I mean, we saw somebody said in the chat too they would take him. Whatever. It makes sense. It makes sense for 8. It makes sense. But to me, this beginning of the season, this dude was supposed to be 2nd overall pick.
Yep.
Oh, how times change, man. Garland is better. Yeah. Garland
definitely not watching tonight's game. Kuzma's out.
Oh yeah, that's how I felt yesterday. I tuned in, but I know that hurt. Hey, but you need the losses, bro. You need them.
We are. We're gonna get them.
It's Brandon. Is Kobe White like Kobe? No.
I saw that earlier. I was dying.
The troll is back. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little behind. Please, basketball guys, don't send Cam to the abyss. I know, Edgar. That's what I'm saying. But it makes sense. Like I got quiet because I was thinking about it, but it just my heart would hurt. Maybe John Wall could help him reach his potential.
John Wall helping somebody.
I know, right? Saying it just didn't make sense to my brain either. Anyways, Cam will be good. I know, Alex. I have so much belief in that kid. There it is. Number 9, New Orleans. Why? I mean, yeah, they're going to trade Anthony Davis. Yeah, they need him. That's a good constellation.
Wait, who is it?
Bol going to the Pelicans at number 9. You know Bol. I know you know Bol.
I know
Okay.
Bol.
All right. Shout out to Nick, my little brother, played against him back in his little days, his pre-days when he was still good. Bol was still good.
Nick also played against LaMelo.
He played against a lot of dudes, man.
And he got crossed and hit a 3
one time. He did, and it made the video. My little brother got crossed by LaMelo. But other than that, hey man, Nick did okay. Come on, Brandon, be nice. He did all right. He did his thing against LaMelo. It's just when he got switched, then LaMelo would go to work. But yeah, that one cross, man, Nick. Oh man, his heart. Yeah, Nick played against him. He played against future Laker, KZ.
Yeah.
Shout out to my little bro, man.
Like the cross was so bad, like it made you curse.
It was just quick. It was so annoying. It was quick, and then a deep 3 on top of it. It was so annoying. I was like, what the? Too high for Bol. Agreed. I agree. I think that injury problem. I think Bol is a 10-11, but I mean 9, whatever. Whatever. It makes sense because the Pelicans are gonna trade Anthony Davis. It makes sense. I'm not against that one. Lakers. Oh, now if this happens, Brandon, if this happens, this could be scary. It's just the only problem is this is already such a loaded spot for you. Rui Hachimura, he's from Gonzaga. This kid, he has high potential to be something crazy in the league. A lot of people had him going top 5, but because you know how complete of a team Gonzaga is, he fell in the shadows a little bit. But Rui could be something special in the next level. And the problem is Lakers don't know how to develop their youth. And the other problem is he's going to be in a long line of already guys playing that role, the 3-4 in Brandon Ingram and other guy, Kuzma. And LeBron James, not to mention. So I don't understand why they would do this.
That we're getting rid of somebody.
True. But this could be something that would be a solid piece. He'd be somebody you would enjoy in the summer league. You'd enjoy watching him in the summer league because that's when he'll get to shine because none of those guys are going to be there. And you'd be like, okay. Rui's nice.
I'll be there for Alex
Caruso. He's nice, but I'm going to be there for Caruso.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the other problem. Very Knox-like. No defense. Not a defensive guy, but he could be because he has length like that. But again, coming out.
What is this game?
A lot of people are doing they're saying the long-term Giannis game. They're saying he could be kind of like that, around the rim, athletic. The dude, he averaged 20 points per game and shot 62% from the field. I'll tell you that right there.
Does nobody watch the Laker game? I don't think we need more people to just hang around the rim.
I'm telling you, that's what I said. But this is going strictly off of placing and talent. They're not going off of need and stuff like that. Brandon's not happy, but he's nice. Like I just said, 20 points per game, 62% from the field, bro.
Cam, keep following.
Keep following. Cam, come on. I don't need another player I like to go to the Lakers, Brandon. I don't want Cam on the Lakers because then I already got Lonzo over there, and I got like Cam Reddish. So no, I don't want that from my heart. Anyways, 11, Kevin Porter Jr. A lot of people love this kid. To me, he plays like the dude that he looks like, Nick Young. Very similar situation to me. Plays for the same
Swaggy
school.
P.
He's a shooter. He's inconsistent. It's very Swaggy P to me, but sure.
Hey, man. USC Nick Young was cash, okay? He was giving UCLA fits.
Brandon, like I said, that's like Kevin Porter Jr. It's very similar. They're the same guy.
I'm just saying. Those days were good, man. When it was Nick Young, who else was on that team? There was another dude.
Yeah, I'm blanking. You know, the UC was they were fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and then UCLA obviously had UCLA.
UCLA, yeah, they were climbing then too. Because that was Russ, right? Or was
Russ
that right
was
after?
part of that. Aaron Brooks. No, not Aaron Brooks.
Follow.
Follow
Mm-hmm.
was part of that team.
Was OJ Mayo with him? Was OJ Mayo with Nick Young? No. They were separate times. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, Nick Young strikes back. That's pretty much Kevin Porter Jr. And Edgar, I saw you. Ruby's my favorite in the draft. Yeah, he potential. That's a lot of people's Cam Reddish. Like how I feel about Cam Reddish, a lot of people feel that way about Ruby. They think he could be special, but Lakers look like they get it. And look at this disrespect. I get the injury, but man, Darius Garland at 12 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't even want to talk about this. T-Wolves too. Like I guess they need a point guard. Because Derrick Rose and then who else? Jeff Teague.
Teague.
Yeah. No, Darius Garland would fit them perfectly. So I guess
they have another point guard too,
Tyus Jones, but he's probably gonna walk. Go somewhere else where he'll fit better. Yeah. Look, as it says right here, with Tyus Jones and Derrick Rose both entering free agency, and Jeff Teague can decline his option. So we'll see about that. In that case, then I'm okay with this draft pick. Then if you be starting, I'll be okay with that. Garland will be an absolute. Alex, I couldn't agree more. I love this kid, man. This dude is a stud. The injury sucked. Yeah, Brandon, I would say watch tape on him too. Okay. Y'all don't need any more point guards, but Darius Garland, he's nice. Romeo Lanford, a lot of people like him. I don't know. This is hard for me. I think this is a good spot. I didn't like him being up in the top 5 earlier in the season, but 13 I'm cool with. Orlando Magic, Romeo Lanford. 14.
Some people had him in the mock draft as the Lakers taking him.
Romeo Lanford. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, no, you don't want him. I mean,
damn,
you would want it to. No, yeah, he's good. He's solid, but it's like why you should get Cam Reddish instead of him if you're getting him at 10, if he's available. But if he's not available, then we'll see. Now, if it isn't the most nastiest combination of the two people in the stream right now, Brandon Clark. You can't make this up, people. The man is literally named Brandon Clark, and he's a light skin and looks a little bit like Brandon, and it has a close haircut to mine that's a little bit longer. You can't make this up, people. You can't make this up. But this kid's going to be a stud in the next level. But got him going 14 to the Celtics. Like the memes and the narrative around this going to the team that we both equally hate. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make this up, people. Well, Brandon Clark, he's nice. Plays from Gonzaga too. And then 50 to Dwayne, we don't care about that. Yeah, great defensive guy, Brandon Clark. But that is. So Brandon, educate yourself. I'm gonna send you this link. Watch these guys. Look up tape on any of these dudes, and educate yourself. We went a little bit over to educate Brandon on the lottery of this year. Damn, the Patar earrings too. I know, dog. There it is. Yep, 100%. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yep, that's so perfect. Anyways, he's a Draymond-esque player. Yes. Yeah, and I feel like he could expand his offense a little bit too. I think he could be a steal. I don't want him going to Boston though. God, please no. For selfish reasons. But anyways, yeah, we went a little bit over today. I know everybody got games to watch because Dookie's about to play. Wait, what's this? Sorry. Pop-up came up.
Gonna watch that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch that right now. I'm gonna have that on one screen. I'm gonna watch Melo. I'm a fan of Melo, but I think LaMelo's gonna be nice in the next level. But I want to see him playing the Triple B thing, especially with all the drama going on over there. But yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. Watch Duke. Let's see if Duke survives once again in a close game or if they run away with this one. But this is gonna be fun. But anyways, we did go over today, but this is the new time, people. Well, I mean, for now, we're playing with it. But for those who do not know, go to the Discord and you'll know there when we're going up live and stuff like that. Also, tomorrow and Tuesday, once again, I will be hosting the Fumble. So for those who came and supported, would love to see you guys there. Yeah, again, for those who didn't know, I'm hosting now officially on there 2 days a week. My 2 days this week will be Monday, Tuesday. So I would love to see you guys there.
He can go back to paying double. Pay him double. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Appreciate that. Yeah. But that also doesn't. YGO, appreciate you. Welcome. But yeah, me on the fumble doesn't take away from me uploading here. This is still my number one. Don't get it twisted. Videos come in Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays. But yeah, Brandon, we all know what to do. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to the Homie Wars World. Going live tomorrow, talking about some of the stuff. I just educated him for what they're gonna talk about tomorrow, anyways, because they're gonna be talking about the draft a little bit. So now Brandon knows. I'll send you this link. Thank me later. All right. Do some research after you finish your homework, and you'll be good. But check him out. Get more B-War tomorrow on his show. It's gonna be a fun one. They're talking about the draft, so it doesn't matter if you're a Laker fan or not. You'll enjoy that stream for sure. All right, we out of here. Say what?
It says it's very entertaining.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. That's the thing. They do talk Lakers, but we have Knicks fans come through there. Everybody come through. It's fun. It's a good time. So much love to you guys, man. As always, appreciate the support. We're out of here. Let's catch you guys next week. Much love and peace. Goodbye.
Staples Center is a better place than Madison Square Garden.
Mute 'em.